good. We're starting off, dog. Yo, what up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Scum and Kick It. Today we have a special guest. The most hated man in the smoking industry, dog.
Oh, man.
The most hated barbecue man, Bartz. What up, man?
I'm only hated by the other barbecue guys. I'm loved by the people, though.
Yeah, people's champ, people's competition, too.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Go cheers, man.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
So you brought these beers.
Yeah, we got some Monkish.
So this is the first time I drink an IPA in maybe 4 years, 5. I always give it a shot. Like, all right, let me see what an IPA, and then I go back to the fucking ghetto ass Pacificos, Modelos.
Well,
But this one's good though.
those are a lot cheaper, too.
Yeah, IPAs be expensive. That's why I don't be buying them. I'm like, bro, this shit's expensive as fuck.
$20 a 4-pack, 24 pack. Yeah.
It's like, dude, and I'm forcing them down too. So it's like, dude, this shit tastes like I was telling her, like, when I drink an IPA, I feel like I'm married. My wife is bitching at me, and I'm just drinking to forget about life. Like, oh, this beer tastes like I'm forcing this beer down. I'm forcing this relationship, and I hate my life. But this one, I hate my life that much. This one's
It's like the wife beater beer. That's your basically saying.
in other words,
That's basically what you're saying.
don't beat your wife, guys. But you know,
Yeah, but that's what the IPA drinkers are. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm single, so I don't have to worry about that.
all right, so you're like, I don't know if Bart's is single. Can we talk about the shits?
Yeah.
It is Come and Kick It. So the foods right here, like you say, you know some of the foods in here, right? You know Hood Hippies.
I know a lot of the people.
Who do you know in here? Like, who do you...
I know the Hood Hippies, Hood Eats, that Mucho Blaze that was up there earlier. Shit, I know a lot of those. Where's XG? XG's not here.
XG's not here. He's probably in Big Bear or in a rave, probably.
One of the two.
He passed by here on Friday, last Friday. Fuck, I had passed on the couch. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to go pick up some sweaters because I gave him some sweaters to take snowboarding. Bro, I don't know what the fuck. I got here and I smoked. Remember, I started smoking, so I took 2 bong hits. Like, I had a friend coming out of work. I was like, oh, let me just take 2 bong hits and like, because I had to do some work. I was like, let me just get myself 2. I passed out. I heard knocking, and I was like, I just opened the door. I just barely woke up, and I opened the door, and I just see XG, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing here, you know? And I'm like, oh, he came to pick up the fucking face. Like, you good, bro? And I'm like, what the fuck, XG? What the fuck? And then we hung out for like 30 minutes. He helped me put on these mics. I had these other mics, and I didn't know how to connect these, so he came, connected it real quick, and now got some real mics.
There we go. What'd you have before that? Just some like...
Regular like $30 Amazon mics.
Gotcha.
And then I had a guest last week, and it fucked up. Like, one of them fucked up, so we had to share a mic. And then, like a Nas song, 1 mic.
Yeah, these are good ones. These are the road ones.
Yeah, these are XG's mics, so.
Yeah, they're like professional.
But yeah, fucking, I was in here. We live. What's up? Oh, that girl, Chris, USA, said, like, she's in Texas, and she said, I'm staying up for this one, because it's, like, later over there.
Okay.
She was like, do your fucking streams earlier. But then she saw that you were coming on. She's like, hey, I'm watching this one for sure. So shout out to Chris, USA, staying up just because of Bart. She thinks she's going to get some barbecue out of this, bro. She probably thinks, like...
We'll ship it to them.
Have you ever shipped barbecue?
No, I haven't. I know people have, but I mean, you can do it, but like, I just never. It's kind of expensive because you got to freeze it and then like keep it frozen during transport. So you have all these ice packs or dry ice. You got to pack it in and shit. So yeah.
But it has to fly like that. With
well, I mean, or you have to fly it like overnight, and then a brisket overnight probably costs like, I don't know, $150 in shipping or something like that. So
yeah.
As long as I want to pay the money, because I was gonna do it for one of my homies a couple months ago, like during Thanksgiving, but it was gonna cost like $250 to ship them a Thanksgiving Day meals. So we decided that was just too much.
Well, it was too much food.
No, it wasn't that much food. It was just for like 4 people. It was like some mac and cheese. That shit costs a lot to ship. Overnight.
Yeah.
So I haven't bothered doing that yet.
Damn. I would have thought you probably some fan must have been like, "Yo, mail me that shit. I don't give a fuck."
I'm sure if I put that option up there, someone will say,
"You gotta do it. Try it. See what happens." But putting ice packs and all that bullshit would suck.
I don't know. I'd rather just sell it to the people fresh.
Well, yeah, true.
Makes it a lot easier.
So you were cooking on what? On Sunday you did a pop up?
Yeah, I did one on Sunday and Friday.
Sunday and Friday.
This last week.
How did it go?
The people showed up. I don't know what to say. Like, it was, we did one on Tuesday. I did one yesterday. That's what it was. I did yesterday. I did Tuesday night. Tuesday night, Sunday.
Well, you did post up cooking yesterday. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, I did a whole barbecue event yesterday. There's so much stuff that goes on. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing half the time. You know, I just like go on to the next day. But like, no, last night that was a surprising one. We sold out. I mean, everyone showed up. It was crazy. It was windy as hell. Like, I'm glad I had a food truck for once because like my shit wasn't blowing everywhere. Like when you do a pop up, you know. So like they're all out there in the cold, shivering. We were nice and warm inside, so it was cool, and they all showed up, and then like when it slowed down, I posted one post on Instagram, and like another 50 people showed up to buy all the rest of the food.
50 people showed up?
We had at least 25 at the beginning, and like another 25 to 30 at the end that came and got all the. I mean, because a lot of people were just ordering it for themselves. It's like dinner time, you know.
Yeah.
So like we were turning out the meals like really quickly. I mean. In the whole day, I think we did like 60 sales or something like that instead of my POS thing. So, I mean, it was $2,200 worth of food. So, I mean, 3.5 hours. So you can't complain about that.
What do people mostly buy? The pulled pork, the brisket,
brisket, and the beef. Well, the beef ribs are probably the most popular ones. It's just most people don't want to spend the money to buy them. But and then the brisket, those two.
The beef ribs are cow or
it's cow. Yeah, it's the beef short rib, like in the chest.
So which one is the pig?
Those are pork ribs.
Okay. And how do you tell the difference between, well, for like me, I don't know too much about barbecue. Like, how do you know that which one is which?
Well, you definitely can tell when they're cooked. I mean, because they look totally different, like the pork ribs and the beef ribs. So, like, the ones we got, like the ones I brought for the show, like they're the 3 like short ribs. That there's a whole bunch of them, but they're attached to like where the ribeye is. Yeah. On the cow, like in the chest, and then they're like, I mean, they're monster. Like they're like.
You can tell by the bone, right? If it's
each bone's like that big. You know, the pork ribs are all like this. I mean, even the smallest beef ribs, they're like that big. So like they're bigger. It's they all look different. I mean, once you do it one time, can't confuse them.
My brother makes barbecue, and he gets down to it, and he would show me like, oh, this is that. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is what, bro. And then we'll watch TV, and then I go, why does that have? Those have big ass bones, and he would tell me that they were different. I was like, oh, I thought it was just from one animal.
Yeah, the most popular item besides the beef is the pork belly burnt ends.
Yeah, they're not healthy, huh?
I don't think any of it's healthy.
Well, yeah, but the worst that you're picking is like that. That's the heroin to the weed compared to the what? Pulled pork is like weed.
I don't know, man. It's all pretty fatty. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like everything you cook, it's like whatever the original weight it was, it shrinks to half of that. Yeah. Because there's all that is lost in the fat in the cooking of it, but then there's still tons of fat in it. Like the only thing that's like lean is like meat tri-tip or something I do, and that's about it. Yeah, that's the deal. And chicken, I guess, and turkey.
Your chicken's been looking good as fuck. Like,
yeah,
you did chicken yesterday, right? Chicken wings?
No, I did post something, but I think I was at my house. But
what the fuck you cook? All day even at the house? I would just get home like they better cook for me, dog. I'm gonna cook it some more. What the fuck?
Well, I'm single, dude. You have to. You got to cook it sometime. You know that's how it works.
I would expect Bart to go home and get a pizza or something. Like fuck this shit.
I do a lot of times, trust me. But I did it. I did it recently. We did these. We smoked the chicken wings first, and then we fried them in the beef tallow, which is like the fat that we get off the brisket. Yeah. So the whole fryers, I cooked so much brisket that we got like.
Hella grease?
Like, I got like 30 gallons of like beef fat that I have saved in a fridge. And so like, we like on the food truck now, I have like all this free oil, I don't pay for it. And beef fat is like the most expensive stuff.
So you can reuse that into cooking oil?
I use it for cooking oil. So yeah, so we put in the fryer and then, I smoke the wings and we throw them in that shit and it fries them with the beef fat. So then they're like these extra.
So chicken with beef fat?
Chicken with beef fat, yeah. That's the way to do it. If you're gonna do it.
Like if you had to choose between.
Well, because otherwise you're using a seed oil, those aren't recommended. I mean, most people.
What's seed oil?
Usually I'd use peanut oil. That's my favorite to fry wings on.
That's all you just buy from the store, just regular oil.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna fry wings, you definitely want to use peanut oil. I think that's the best one, tasting one. Yeah. But then, because the other stuff's like 4 times the price. You have to buy it. The beef fat. Yeah, but so I get it for free because I'm just cooking all this barbecue and I just save that as a byproduct.
That's clean then.
And I sell it to people too. Like some people want to buy it.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
some grease.
Yeah, they want to buy it because they want to cook their stuff at their house. It costs like a little container like this big, like a quart. It costs like $15 to $20. You buy it online or some shit like that. A little container this much of the beef fat. So I have gallons and gallons and gallons of this.
So
stuff.
you're not losing no money. You're fucking making money all the way to the motherfucking grease.
Well, that's the joke about the barbecue thing. Like all these people charging these high prices. They're like, oh, I lose all this money on the cooking of this. It's like, no, you don't. Like all the stuff you cut off, you trim, you make into burgers, you make into something else, and then like all the fat, you save it, and then you can use it yourself or sell it to somebody else. But like, yeah, it's all part of my whole how I figure out how I price stuff.
Okay, yeah, because you are known for you always say like about lowering the price because barbecue is expensive. You're gonna get some barbecue. You're looking at $30. Let's say $30 for a plate, like a full plate. $20 will get you something that you're gonna still be hungry for. $30 a barbecue, 35. You're like, all right, that's enough meat to last. No homo, but that's enough meat to last me all night. Because you get to choose two. It's like 2 meats, 1 side of barbecue beans, and an elote, like a fucking corn.
Okay.
That'd be like $30, 35, right? At a regular restaurant. Or more, right?
Well, it really depends on I guess the portions depends on the place, but like, I mean, $30 you'll get probably close to a pound of meat and a side off me, so you're gonna get quite a bit for $30. I mean, all mine's sold by the half pound, like a la carte, and like the sides. We don't really do the plate thing. You just make your own plate up of whatever you want, and so I mean. Usually it's best if you go with another person. That way you can like split everything that you buy. So you have 2 people at least. But 30
$30.
All
right, for a single man, right here at this show, bro, we're single men.
Yeah.
We don't go with a fucking partner to share. So what would a man go and order from Bartz? What's like
the most popular ordered items? Like I said, was the brisket and the pork belly burnt ends like together, and then probably the mac and cheese and the barbecue beans together. So like that's probably the most popular combo, or maybe mac and cheese, or maybe barbecue beans and cream corn. That's like the other main side I make. So
corn.
But the 2 meats are definitely those 2 that are the most popular. I mean, the brisket's number 1, and turkey. If I do smoked turkey, that's a tight.
People hate turkey, huh?
Well, they like it if it's done right.
Because everybody bitches that it's dry all the time. People are like, I hate turkey that it's dry. Which is true.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But luckily for me, mine aren't dry.
Right, because when you smoke it, it gets juicier, or just because you know how to cook it?
Look at Mega Man in there. Monkish for life. Nice.
That's what this is, or what?
That's what this is.
Hey, this is good. Because normally I'll be hating and be like, nah, it don't taste good. This one actually tastes good. It don't taste like shit. It don't taste like I don't have a ring on my finger. I was like, I'm not married drinking IPAs, dog. What the fuck?
Yeah,
this one's good. It doesn't taste like.
Well, and we didn't do the really strong one. Like this is only like 6%. So they have a lot. They're like 10%. So
damn.
That would
been the trash with like 1 beer.
Well, they you only drink about 2 or 3 when you go there, and they're like the 10-ounce pours. So. Yeah, after that, you're feeling pretty good.
Well, fuck it. Save you from having a beer belly, because with the Pacificos, I'll drink like a whole 12-pack.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't, no 12-pack need it.
And then, like, damn, dog. Like, I stopped eating just to drink.
Yeah, no. What were you saying? What was the question about the meat or something? I don't know. Before we got sidetracked.
Like, what's the... So they ordered the brisket.
And oh, yeah.
What's number... Okay, out of the 5, like, let's say, what is it? Brisket first, then the pork belly?
I would say it's brisket, pork belly, and then...
Pulled pork is not popular?
No, man, it's the least most popular. Like,
why? Because it's the most...
I think it's because, like, most people get dry-ass pulled pork whenever they go somewhere, kind of like the turkey thing. So, like...
Why we're talking about turkey, though?
So they... But see, people are, like turkey, try turkey more than pulled pork, it seems like.
But pulled pork is so bomb, dog. What the fuck?
If it's done right...
I tried it at the fucking Rhymefest, bro.
I know, I'm just saying, if it's done right, it's great.
And you put a little bit of barbecue. Normally, my brother makes pulled pork too, and we fucking throw a gang of barbecue on there. You put a little bit, and I was like, man, this motherfucker still has flavor, dog. Like, I didn't want to have more barbecue sauce on this.
Yeah, you don't need to put very much... I mean, we were making these sandwiches yesterday that we had, like... It was a big old mound of pulled pork, and then I had, like, this pork belly bacon I make, and we put that on top of it.
Pork belly bacon?
Yeah, pork belly. Well,
what's that?
Bacon is pork belly, but it's like... I mean, it's like my own homemade, like, bacon. I use it for, like, my Western bacon smash burger. So we put that on top of it, and then plus a bunch of barbecue sauce and a pork belly burnt in, and those were pretty tasty.
Fuck.
Yeah, they were a hot seller.
Dude, I love. Well, I'm Cuban, so I love pork. Like my mom her pork is the shit. Like she makes bomb ass pork, and I'm like, damn, barbecue is pork, and I love that shit.
Yeah, I wish back in the day I used to sell a lot more pulled pork. Nowadays it seems like, I guess pork ribs is probably the next most popular above the.
Well, why? Because carnitas is pulled pork, right?
Yeah, but
pretty much.
Yeah, but it is. But like I
flavor
think
different.
I think that like a lot of people like probably eat a lot of that stuff, and so like it's like, oh, why am I spending money? That's why I lowered the price so much on the pulled pork. Like I mean, some people are trying to charge like $12-13 a half pound for pulled pork. I charge $8
for a sandwich
for just a half pound, and then like the sandwich was $10 with the bacon thing on top. So
and bacon on it
for $10, yeah.
Fine, that shit has bacon, bro. The bacon barbecue Western is. I got one today earlier because I'm fucking hungry.
It's like $12.
Yeah. I wasted $11 for one burger, one single, onion rings in it, and the barbecue. It's shitty, bro.
Yeah.
But I was hungry, so like, man, I gotta eat some shit.
Oh no, the double I think is $12 on its own. That's what.
No. If you get the single is $9.68, and then the double is $9.89.
Oh, okay.
So it's better to go with the double, bro. I don't even know why they fucking put that price option.
It depends on the. I bought one of those not too long ago, and I couldn't believe I spent $14 or some shit.
Yeah. If you get the meal, forget it.
At Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, dude, no wonder why people line up for 2 hours at my pop-up.
Well, yeah, that's why you told me that price. I'm like, and it has bacon? Like, they give you the fucking shitty bacon here.
I was making the Western Bacon Smash Burger, which is a 1/4 ounce patty with the homemade bacon and the homemade onion rings or whatever.
What, onion rings too?
Yeah, the Western bacon with the onion rings, the whole thing. We were doing it for $9. I mean, but that was
it's real meat. It's not this fucking other shit.
Wagyu meat, Wagyu 1/4 pound patty.
Fuck, Bartz has all the deals, dog. What the fuck?
Well, they line up and pay for. I mean, that's the thing. It's
they line up because the price is good and it's good, bro. Barbecue. Every time I think of barbecue, everything is gonna hurt the wallet. Like as a normal consumer, if I order barbecue something around here on Uber Eats and all shit, and I'm like, all right, I'm looking at $30 to $35,
Plus a delivery charge.
Yeah, that's why with the delivery charge
and a tip.
And it's cold when I get it,
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, I gotta reheat. And once you reheat, it's not the same that much,
Yeah, well, that's the thing. When it's really not good barbecue to start off with, when you reheat it, it doesn't make it any better.
No, there's spots for here that suck. When I bought barbecue, because I be craving that shit, like, damn, I want fucking barbecue, and then I get it, I'm like, damn, it's expensive, and it was trash.
Yeah.
Like, my brother makes good barbecue, so, like, every Sunday he'll be like, hey, I'm gonna cook up some new ribs. Hey, try these new ribs. His pulled pork is really good, too. And then his, the tri-tip. When he started cooking, he started off with tri-tip. So every Sunday, the boys will come and bring beer, and he makes tri-tip for everybody, Like, hey, here, tri-tip and barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Then he upgraded, like, he bought a smoker, and then he's right there, like, when you tell me all those hours that you're cooking, I understand, because this fool will wake up at 8, he's like, hey, come and watch all the games today. So he watches all the games, bro, and just smoking from 8 a.m., and we start eating at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's like a thing, like, come and cook and have some beers with me, and we'll eat. Bro, if I get there at 12, I gotta wait fucking 7 hours and drink beer. And he drinks Whole Gardens all day. So it's like, bro, I'm gonna be 12 to 14 beers in by the time the food's ready,
Yeah.
And he's just there smoking, and it's like,
that's how you do it.
Yeah, but it comes out good, dude.
Mine's even more processed than that, because like we have all these briskets, and like some stuff we cook the whole day beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to start, like, for the barbecue thing I do, like at nighttime, we start that thing the day before at like 9 in the morning. So like 9 in the morning to like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, we cook all the briskets and all that shit, put in these food warmers overnight, and then come back like a couple hours later and start cooking all the rest of the stuff we cook for the day of. So
because everything is a different temperature, everything is a different time.
It's like you can cook like the brisket, the pork shoulders, and the beef ribs. And there's a way to make it so that you put in this food warmer that keeps it warm, so it's all food safe, overnight. And then there's a way you wrap them up in saran wrap and stuff when you put it in there, so it actually makes it better that way, because it still kind of renders all the fat out overnight.
They put the saran wrap, so then it's good for it.
The saran wrap keeps like all the moisture in it on like all the cuts of meat, and then like some stuff. if you did that overnight, by the time you come back next day, it would be like dried out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like pork ribs, pork belly burnt ends, and some other stuff we cook right before. Well, not right before. The event might be at 6:30, but we'll start at
It's timed out.
We'll start at like 10 o'clock in the morning to get the stuff ready. So when we go to that 6 o'clock event, then we have bring both the things. You know.
So barbecue it's a bitch to do.
The right way, yes.
Yeah. Like if you're not gonna half-ass, if you do it with care and love, it's a bitch. Like, because you do have to wake up early and really time it out, right? It's not let's rush and cook this shit. There's no rushing, right?
There's no way to rush it.
Yeah. You shouldn't rush it for one.
I mean, you can rush it, but it's just not going to turn out at all. So it's going to be pretty good.
What are these fools saying right here? They're saying, talk about that one time you fell at Dr. Green Thumb. Was that the time you were telling me right now? That was another time? What the fool was just telling me about a story about him getting dehydrated.
No, that was when I felt. That was at my own event.
What? Another one?
No, they're talking about the time I destroyed the set on B-Roll TV.
What?
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
We gotta get to detail on this shit. What happened? You were doing the podcast?
Yeah, one day I went to the podcast and I wasn't having the best day. You know, like the best day. And I went to the podcast. And
Why, personal problems or barbecue problems?
Personal problems.
Okay, no smoking involved. Like
no. This is just like I'm not getting into the exact problem. But
no, we don't want to hear that.
I mean, but I had some problems with some people.
Yeah.
So I was mad. I went to the show to hang out, and I brought like a bottle of like bourbon with me to like.
Oh shit.
Well, I already bought the bottle before.
Bourbon Bartz came out.
No, we were drinking. So I was drinking. Psycho Les was drinking some shots, and then they had a space on the show. So they're like, "Hey, you want to come on the show?" And I'm like, first I was like, nah, I don't know if I should go on the show because I'm kind of mad. Like I don't know, I don't know what happened, you know, because if I come to drinking, because I know how I am. So but then I was like, that'd be weird if I didn't go on the show.
Yeah.
They'd think like, what's wrong with this guy? You know, why doesn't I want to come on and hang out? And so it's like I went on, and then during the show, I mean, it's all on video. I think it's episode 684 or something like that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I was on there and I was drinking basically the whole bottle. B had a few shots. Psycho Les had a few more shots. But I basically drank the whole bottle in like an hour. And then, like, I was totally tossed up, you know, and, like...
So you were drinking out of anger?
I was drinking just because the bottle was there. I just kept on drinking.
Oh, you brought the bottle in there. You brought the bottle.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't planning on going on the show. I was planning on just hanging out.
You put a straw in the bottle and just like, fuck it, one of these days?
Pretty much, you know. That you can watch it on... It's all on the internet. So
you went from Bartz to Barney?
I went from Bartz to, like, this annoying drunk person on the show.
No.
That was, like, over-talking B when he was talking and everyone else and, like, arguing with them. and then all this other stuff. It was pretty embarrassing watching it back. But eventually, what happened was I had to get up to go to the bathroom for like the third time or something. I guess I went up 2 times before that.
Yeah.
I don't remember half the shit that went on. I just got told about it. So, anyways, I got up to go to the bathroom and like I step on this. They have all the cords running on the ground. And, like, I stepped on the wrong spot, and, like, you know, they have these curtains, and the cameras are behind the curtains and the lights and shit, so I'm right behind Stefan of the Deftones, like, walking behind him.
Shit.
And I step on the wrong thing, and the freaking light and the camera come flying at my face, and I grab the thing before it hits the ground, or it hits him behind me, and then B looks up, and he, like, sees me holding this light, and he's like, come on, man. Cut the show, and like they cut the show live stream. They didn't know what was going on. They'd see me holding the light. They come running down from the up part of the studio. The guys in the control room, Dom, and all these other people come down, and like they like look really mad at me, you know, because I'm like destroyed the set.
You already been annoying on the set.
They get out of my hands, and I like leave, and yeah, that was basically the time I crashed the set. Was when I destroyed like the whole show because like I was too faded.
And how long did it take them to invite you again? You're still not invited to them?
I was invited. I've been on the show plenty of times since then. I mean, I was invited to come back like immediately. I wasn't like banned from there.
They're saying, "Come on, man!
Yeah, come on, man." That's what it was. Come on, man. Rampage Bartz.
You were.
Oh my god. Fucking bad ways.
I'm about to Bartz out,
yeah.
dog.
Well, no, that's like the whole. I mean, that's like even Ezo when he signed the fucking truck, my food truck. Everyone's they're signing their name in it. It says like, "Don't crash the set again" or something like that. That's what Ezo writes in there.
So you were being annoying on the mic, and then you were being annoying even off the mic.
Oh, I mean, Be Real didn't want to see me at all that day.
He got mad at you. A pothead got mad. Like he lost his cool.
Well, I mean, I was just told not to talk to him because he wasn't very happy, and then I am talking to him anyways. Well, no, that's where that noise came from. That mrah noise.
Yeah.
Like I guess.
Is it mur or mur? How do you say it?
I don't know. There's a bunch of spellings. You should ask Eric Bogo.
People in the chat say mur.
M-E. Well, look, they can't even spell it. There's like 20 spellings in the chat there. But
they say hook on chronic.
It's like mer. M-E-R-R-H, or there's maybe an E in there too. But anyways, when I said something to B, I guess that's all that came out of my mouth, or what he heard was this noise. And then he tells this to Bobo, and he couldn't stop but laughing for like the next 2-3 weeks about this noise I was making. And then like when I came back, all of a sudden everyone's like, well, eventually it was like became a joke. Like at first it was like they were mad, and then it became a joke, and now like everyone makes this noise.
But you didn't break nothing though.
No, I didn't really. I don't think the camera got broken or the light.
Oh, you knocked down the camera and the light?
Yeah, when I stepped on the cord, like I'm saying, it was behind the curtain, and I stepped on the cord.
You said you were holding onto the light.
No, it was a camera first. The camera came, and the light came with it. So I had like both hands one holding a camera, one holding a light.
Oh, you must have been annoying then. I would have been pissed too. Like, oh, dog, it was coming with a bottle and fucking up.
It was quite the sight. I'm surprised no one has it on video.
Yeah.
The whole thing, or where this video. I mean, there has to be one somewhere where someone took a video of something, but
they were probably just too mad to even record that shit. Like, ain't nobody trying to save this rampage right here.
Well, no, Psycho Les is just looking across the way at me, just laughing the whole time, and then Stefan knows some shit's going down. He didn't even want to turn around and look. He just starts laughing too, because he knows I fucked up somehow. And like for all of them, it was just fucking, I think, hilarious that I did this. Like, everyone but Be Real, he didn't like it at all. I felt really bad.
That was your first day there? Your first time?
No, I've been on the show plenty of times before that.
But they already know Bartz might get wild one day? They never seen this side of Bartz.
I lost a bunch of weight before I was on that show, and I didn't really drink a whole lot when I was losing the weight. So I had lost like 140 pounds.
They're saying they have the behind the scenes.
So like I really hadn't drank that much whiskey yet since I lost that weight. So it definitely hit me a lot harder than back when I was like 380 pounds, like drinking like that. So yeah, I was.
Well, yeah, 300. What? 380 pounds?
370 to 360 to 380. It was like my heaviest.
Damn, that's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, that went down to like. I went from there down to 140 pounds. I mean, to 240. No, 140,
oh, like 140?
240 pounds. 240
you were a tweaker from downstairs?
240 pounds. I got down to 240. That was like when I was on that show. I was like down to 240 pounds. I was doing a bunch of walking. I was walking like 30,000 steps a day at one point.
Fuck.
For like almost like 9 months.
So they got mad at you that day.
Well, I mean, like it was.
For like an hour?
Well, I mean. I didn't know anyone was mad at me. I was still drunk. I was still getting more.
Well, the drunk motherfucker never know that they're mad at him.
Well, I was still getting more faded as the time was going there because, like, I hadn't hit my peak of drunkenness when I knocked the thing down. Like that was like just the beginning, and then like I sat there and like, you know, I don't know. I was very annoying to a bunch of people.
We're saying Bartz drops. We're gonna read some on the super chat. Bartz drops mawkish glass, and the same time Mega Man mess up leg from slipping on some soap in the bathroom at Mawkish Brew. What the fuck? You fools are both a rampage or what?
Dude, what is Mega Man writing there?
Hey, the people who are donating in the stream, dog, we're gonna fucking raffle out a hoodie today. So everybody that's donating, like Mega Man that donated $20, you're gonna go on the raffle 4 times. So we'll do it in the end. We're gonna put everybody on the super chat. On the raffle, we're going to give away a sweater, and we're going to give away some koozies, because we drink. I'm sure they drink.
They got to.
And then Bart's got some sweaters.
I know Mega Man drinks. He's at Monkish all the time with me.
Shit. What, he's saying he's tripping over people's legs, or what?
I don't know what he's writing there.
But today, all right, we're going to give out some koozies and some beer, so everybody that's donating will be entered into the raffle, so
Mega Man is drunk. Yeah,
he's already drunk right now.
That's what Midget Mike wrote. I think he's right.
Midget Mike's always drunk too. Midget Mike, Hood Hippies.
Midget Mike made all the shirts for like a bunch of designs for shirts I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does. He's AI master.
Yeah, he's AI master.
Yeah, he sent me a few like, hey, what do you want to see AI? I'm like, hey, put me a Bartz Simpson because I like using Bartz Simpson as my shit.
Yeah.
Well, I had made this logo. It's supposed to be a tattoo, and then I made it into a shirt. And I wore this shirt on Friday stream, and I'm wearing it again, so it is what it is.
That's cool.
But yeah, I wore it for Friday. I put it on to get off, and then I'm putting it back on because we have Bartz here.
You got to promote it.
But I gave you one of these shirts too. Come back. Bart needs a Bart shirt.
That's the funny thing. Like the amount of people call me either Bart or like, man. Like, I have so many fucking names nowadays. It's like...
and Bart?
It's right... No, from like...
And get this guy out of here.
No, from like...
Be real. Get this guy out of here, dog. You only heard of that name one time? You only heard of that get this guy out of here name
one time? He never said get him out of here. He just...
He just pulled out the gun.
No, he was just... He was not happy. Like I don't know why anyone would be happy. It was.
I'll be pissed as fuck.
Yeah, it was. Well, I'll put it this way. I have like a policy. Like I don't drink on that show anymore at all.
You don't drink, or they don't let you drink on?
No, I just don't.
Well, they're all potheads on that show, isn't it?
Well, no, but they
drink. They sip on there.
Sometimes. So, I mean, Cycle S is the one that drinks the most. I mean,
he's saying your name is Brisket King Bartz.
Yeah, that's
another name.
That's another one.
Yeah.
That's one B Real gave me.
BKB?
He gave me the Brisket King.
BKB's in here, dog. They say he's talking when you broke the glass and he slipped in the restroom on a soap on what?
What?
How did Cali? I suck at reading soap.
He's talking about when he broke the glass and he slipped in the bathrooms on soap at Monkish. When was this?
What the fuck? You feel on a rampage, dog. Hey, I'm not gonna drink no more of that Monkish if it's gonna get me like that. What are you doing, Bart? Like, I'm gonna fuck this fool up with one of these mosh gonna end up in a mosh pit.
Monkish. Yeah.
Fuck. Mosh pit behavior, dog. Bug. Hey, B wasn't mad. He was just disappointed. They're saying M4RC20.
Yeah. No, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, he was not mad. Well, he wasn't happy. I'll put it that way.
But when you showed up, did you already have the turn up look like I'm here to get drunk?
No, I just...
Or you just showed up normal and then you got drunk and people were like surprised that you were drunk?
Oh, I used to get drunk on there fairly regularly all the time. I mean, honestly, when I first was on the beginning, because like I've been hanging out with those guys for like 5 years, like this like July or something. So it's been a while, but like initially, like a lot of times everyone was drinking on that show. Like when I first got on it, that was like But then everyone started getting into fitness and stuff. Be Real started working out, so he stopped like drinking on the show. I mean, even recently, E-Zone doesn't drink really like anymore. He's like into fitness. But there's been all these like various cycles of stuff that goes on there where certain people aren't drinking to the point where like a lot of people don't. They do some shots or something like that. They have some special guests and they want to break out some whiskey or something like that. Yeah. But generally, it's just way more pot smoking now than there is as much alcohol that there was in the past. It's more like during the pandemic.
But it turns, and when you're getting older, does it turn into more smoking, less drinking, and in podcasting world? Because when you start a podcast, first everybody starts with podcast, drinks a lot in the beginning. Then after that, they calm down and just get into not drinking and smoking and just being sober on the pod, right?
Well, I think most people are drinking because they're nervous being on their own show or being on the show. I drink because
I'm probably an alcoholic at this point. I've been drinking since I was like 14 years old. Because sometimes I'd be doing photo shoots and I'm like, let me drink, dog. And I'm like, why am I fucking... The model must be looking like, this motherfucker drinking? It's like... But I'm not I never got wild drunk. No one has ever had to carry me out of a party. No one has ever had... Security has never came up to me with like, hey, we gotta calm down. Never have I fucking wrecked a set or nothing. I haven't slept on the floor at a restaurant. No one has ever had to calm me down. Never have I... And I've been drinking, bro, since I was 14 nonstop. Like... Yeah. But I've never been a problem, like... But so I drink, I guess it is.
Yeah, I've had a lot worse things happen to me than crashing a set on B Real TV drinking.
Like what? If we could say.
I mean, no, it's something illegal, but I mean, I've had way worse nights than that. Yeah, that was more embarrassing.
More disrespectful to your homies, I guess.
Yeah, and all that type of stuff. I mean, yeah, them letting me hang out there and us all having a good time together, and then like to do like that on the show was like pretty. I felt very bad about the whole situation. Like,
you felt guilty.
Other times where I got drunk, where I done stupid stuff, it's like I didn't feel bad about the situation. It didn't really hurt no one else that like were homies with me. It just made me look stupid, like it was just like me doing some dumb drunk stuff.
Why did Mega Man saying another crazy story? What?
One day,
you read it.
How many $20 things he's got in here, dude? One day, Bartz broke Monkish glass at the brewery and tried to get some paper towels from the bathroom in Monkish, and I slipped from somebody putting soap on the floor to do pranking at the brewery.
They're pranking people by throwing soap on the floor. Man, what the fuck? A bunch of kids that are going to this brewery or what?
Dude.
A fucking childish behavior.
I don't know.
Hey, fool, let's fucking throw soap on the floor while we know a bunch of drunk fools are here. What the fuck? He's saying that I'm pretty sure Mega Man threw that soap on the floor, huh?
Yeah, I think he said he threw the soap.
He's the prankster. He's trying to act like it was somebody else. All right, catching on to this shit right now, fucking Mega Man.
Fucking Mega Man. He's probably at Monkish right now watching it on his phone.
He's probably right now at Monkish putting soap on the floor.
Drinking one right now. Or he's probably drinking a couple at his house, one of the two.
He's putting soap on the floor right now, drinking. Fuck. So they have their own brewery then?
Yeah, it's Monkish. This is the brewery.
Where is it at?
Torrance. Well, they went to Anaheim, too, and then they have another one opened by Dodger Stadium, I think.
Oh, shit, by hard. Yeah. I never leave this area, so like I used to live in the OC for a bit. I never lived passing the 110, but I lived in the OC and mostly just lived around here, so I don't really go out out.
Yeah, I put 34,000 miles on my truck in the last 14 months.
But you be doing pop-ups everywhere, no?
It's not even for the pop-ups. It's more just like all the places I go. Like I'm like now I drive all the way to Santa Ana. That's where all my smokers are at and shit. So that definitely adds it. But yeah, I drive a lot. There's no shortage of traveling when you're in the barbecue business.
You have your you were saying you have that suavecito spot.
So yeah, like
that's where you park your smoker.
Yeah, what happened was like I was opening this restaurant in Lincoln Heights with this other dude during last summer, and then like he had all the permits, all the stuff to open his restaurant. All my shit was at his spot in like this warehouse he had on the property. And so I was running the whole operation, we're doing all these events there. And then all of a sudden, I was told like I had to move my stuff out of there for construction, but really he was just trying to get me out of the spot because I don't know if he didn't have enough money to open it or what the story was. But when he told me that like I had to move my stuff and it wasn't his problem, like my problem wasn't his problem no more because he's an investor, so my problem should be your problem.
Well, yeah,
but it wasn't. He said so. In my mind, I was like, I'm out of here anyways. So like basically, at that point, I was out of business because I had no place to cook at because that's where all my smokers. I had sold my house because of haters and stuff, and I had to sell my house in Lawndale because I was using that as a barbecue like operation status over there to the point where I lived in an apartment. So I had no place to cook it all besides this place in Lincoln Heights. So my stuff was stored temporarily at my homie's trucking facility in Compton, who had a big truck yard. So I had my new 30-foot smoker I just got delivered to me at a trucking facility, and I still couldn't even use it because it was just sitting there because like I couldn't cook at his place. So luckily for me, the Suavecito Corporation.
Suavecito. Wait, don't say Suavecito. Say Suavecito.
Suavecito.
No, don't. Suavecito. Slow it out, play it. Suavecito.
Suavecito.
Almost. Okay. Slow it out. Suavecito. Suavecito hair product. Go buy it, guys. It'll make.
Well, those guys follow me on Instagram, and they hit me up and like told me they had something to help me out. So, and I thought it was just a bunch of bullshit. So the homie. Three Plates Tommy hit me up and he's like,
he was in the chat right now earlier.
Oh yeah, he's the one that said I gotta call them for sure because
it is a Suavecito ass.
He's their poster boy, Suavecito.
He plays Suavecito.
Yeah, he at Cervecito, like they're fucking they have their brewery too.
Cervecito
and Suavecito is his hangout. So he told me to call them.
Hang out? Like he goes and kicks it there?
Yeah, well, he does a podcast down there.
What the fuck?
Well, they own like a bunch of businesses. They own like 18 businesses in Santa Ana, those guys. So Yeah,
they're successful in the barber shop.
They're successful in all types of stuff they do. Like they have restaurants, they have barber shops, they have the hair care product, they have a brewery.
The hair care product is in every barber shop.
Yeah, the hair care product I think is their most successful of the bunch. But they have all this other stuff, including now like they've adopted me as like their like foster kid. And they basically like give me a warehouse to like store my smokers, store all my stuff.
But you know them before that, or you met them?
No, they follow me on Instagram because
they show you love like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like there's all types of crazy people that just show all types of stuff to me. Like I would be for every hater that tries to shut me down, which is the list.
Hey, bro, that list is long.
The list is long. There's always
we don't have enough time in the show to talk about.
No, that would be like a. I need to write a book about that.
7-day marathon stream, dog.
But for everyone that's tried to shut me down, there's some other person that comes around that has way more influence and success, and they help me out somehow.
Yeah.
And
but they had your barbecue first, and they became fans, or how did
No, they've never. Look, they
not even tried the Q.
They have now, but they never had tried my food prior to help me out. Like and they've helped me out. Like I mean, trust me, there's a lot of people that help me out a lot, but. For what they're giving me or helping me out, it's way more than anyone else has ever done. Period. Like I mean,
for strangers.
I mean, we're not strangers now, but
what you got?
Trust me, when they told me the whole thing, like, hey, here's a space, you can use it. We'll help you out. Like you don't have to pay us nothing. Just move your stuff in here, and we're helping you out. Get started. You can cook here. You can do this. You can do whatever. So that's how I was able to. Start doing like pop-ups again and shit like that.
At the warehouse, at their warehouse.
No, I just use it to cook at. Like at a place because that's a big thing. You need a place to. I have two 30-foot smokers. So sit there and so you need a place where you have a bathroom at. You have some sort of refrigeration for like your meats and stuff. So it's like it's a full-on warehouse like. Brand new warehouse they gave me with bathrooms and everything, and like it's 5,000 square feet. I put all my stuff there. They let me store a bunch of my personal stuff. They gave me a 40-foot container on the side of the building to store even more stuff that like whatever I want to put in there. So they gave me all this stuff and to help me out, and then
fucking hella love.
And then yeah,
dude, that's a lot of love.
It's unheard of. I've never seen it before, and
it's kind of like what are you trying to do, dog? Like,
well, they want to open restaurants like barbecue restaurants. That's like that's. Somewhat their plan, I think, to open some spots up.
So what kind of restaurants do they have now? You said they had restaurants already?
They have like a coffee shop. They have some Mexican restaurant or something. They have I don't even know all the stuff they have because it's like every time I'm with them, they give me a tour of some new shit that they own. Like
what are Latino food?
Yeah, they're all from Santa Ana. Like 4 brothers that run it, like own it.
So they're all brothers too?
Well, I think there's 4 brothers and one that's not a brother. That basically are like there's like 2 that really run the whole operation, and then they have all these other guys. I mean, every week I meet like new people. It's like a team member. Like I'm just someone else that's in charge or whatever. I just sit there and hang out. Like I'm
you're there cutting time for 48 hours.
I'm sitting there for like 20 hours cooking barbecue sometimes.
Like, is that what the warehouse right now in the beach chair? Yeah, he's still there. Like they look at the camera like. What is he doing? He's like, bro, he has to be there for 48 hours.
I actually trained some of their employees on how to cook barbecue. So, because they want to have people like, they want me to train some of their barbecue. That was the whole trade-off. Is I train any of their guys that want to learn how to make barbecue, and they give me like a warehouse. So that was a pretty easy trade. Pretty easy trade for me.
Bro, with the rent money, that shit, those classes are paid off. Like,
that's why I was able to survive. Like I said, I was pretty.
You had a downfall. That was your downfall before the warehouse, or no?
Well, after I had that restaurant that failed, that was
Okay, well, I don't know about this restaurant. So where was the restaurant at?
Lincoln Heights.
So you opened your own Bartz restaurant?
No, I didn't. No, the guy, the investor guy that was going to open it with me. He basically walked away from the operation or told me I had to leave, move my shit out of there. So like when I was,
you guys were already in the situation. Okay,
he had a building. They got a permit to open a restaurant at, and he hit me up via some people I know through the Cypress Hill connection that he wanted to open a burger spot. So we were going to open a burger spot selling $6 burgers. So I needed a place to run my business out while they did construction. So he gave me this warehouse on that property to run my operation out. Then one day he told me, hey, we're going to start construction. You got to move your shit out of here. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do about all my catering business, all this other stuff I've booked? That's not my problem. So that's when I left there, temporarily went at my homie's trucking facility, all my shit, and I couldn't run the operation. And that's when Suavecito hooked up with me when I was basically out of business. Like I basically, it was to be the point where I was probably going to put online a brand new smoker. I just paid $45,000 for it, and I was going to probably have to sell it because I had no way to figure out how to do it, because you can't. I already had before this. I already had my own warehouse before this. I rented off somebody, and they shut me down for cooking barbecue there. The people that owned it, they called the health department on me, and dude, because they said I couldn't do. Even though they knew I was doing barbecue there, they got mad at me for some reason. Basically, it was some bullshit had to do with the property. They got mad at me, and then they kicked me out. Like, look, I've been kicked out of every single place. Like, I've had the police call on me numerous times.
Wait, how long have you been doing business?
Since 2016.
Okay, 2016, and it's just been drama every year?
No, it was 2016 till the pandemic. I did breweries. There was no drama. I went and cooked food at breweries and sold food at breweries.
Before COVID, it was brewery, like brew
just every. I did like 2 or 3 breweries in the South Bay. I did LAL Works, El Segundo Brewing, and a couple other ones. Where we popped up there. I did 4 or 5 days a week. Up until the pandemic. Pandemic happened. Everything got shut down. Luckily, right before then, I had bought a food trailer that wasn't legal in California, but I was just going to use it as a kitchen. So my homie had a film studio that I moved the food trailer on along with my smoker, so I had a place to operate my business. Little did I know, when the pandemic happened, I had this thing set up like 4 months before that. Pandemic happened, and he was the only studio willing to stay open for Sony Studios to do all these virtual reality concerts for like their music artists. So like they needed someone to cook food. So like they basically hired me for like 9 months to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like the whole crew of this film operation.
What were you cooking?
40 guys, whatever. It had to be a meat item and a vegetarian option or a vegan option. So like
Bartz was vegan?
I did all vegan during the whole.
You probably put pork belly, oil in a salad.
I make really good vegan food. I can tell you that. Trust me. Oh, I know it was good because some of the dudes that were eating the barbecue like would try some vegan dish, and then when I was back on the menu, they're like, "Oh man, I really want to have my own portion of that. I tried that last time." And like, I'm like, "You're giving up brisket over this vegan thing?"
Not a meat lover?
Yeah, no, they because they wanted to try it so much that we had so much vegan food that we sold. I mean, I gave to these guys, ate meat. I mean, they ate meat all the time, so for them, they just wanted to try certain things, when they're on the menu. But yeah, that's how I met Be Real, and them was like they were one of the acts. Cypress Hill was, and then like they brought like. You're only supposed to bring like the band and maybe your manager. So usually it was like 4 or 5 people because COVID,
Yeah.
At the most. Sometimes it was just 2 people, like, just the artist and their manager. And then, when we get this notification, all of a sudden I got my phone like, hey, Cypress Hill's bringing 18 people there. And we're like, or 15 or 18 people. I'm like, 18 people? That's like way more than you're allowed to have, like in this COVID, because everyone had to have, there's all these restrictions we had to do and all this bullshit to make this filming thing happen. And so that's when I was like, fuck, I guess I got to make barbecue for these guys because that brings the list. It was like 60 some people I had to cook for that day. And that was the only way I could cook for mass people was like doing barbecue. Yeah. So they got a whole barbecue menu. They broke all the rules by coming out and asking for like my business card, like several dudes there, and I'm like, when are they gonna use? Like, when are they gonna see me?
You can't give a business card out.
You weren't allowed to contact with the artist.
You're hired a gig and that's it.
Well, no, because of COVID, they didn't want they had to stay in their room.
Wait, no networking. Put a mask on networking.
No, this is the way it was very strict. They had like all these security guys to make sure everyone stayed where they're supposed to stay, and all this other shit because it was like the city of Hawthorne was very. Didn't really want this whole thing going down because we were the only one in business on the whole street. Like the rest of the street, everything's closed. We had the cops called on us numerous times because they thought we were throwing illegal parties there and shit like that during COVID. And we were just doing this filming thing. And so anyways, they, several other guys came out and asked me for a card. And I'm like, here you go. Here's a card. And I'm like, when am I hear from you guys? It's COVID and everything's shut down, Little did I know they had a studio that, they had the show they were doing and stuff like that. So they hit me up 2 weeks later to pay me $500 to come down and bring this whole assortment of barbecue like they had at the thing. And I went there for like every 2 weeks, pretty much for like a year straight, giving them food. And then eventually that's when we figured out, oh, they have the show. Because after we've been there enough times, you know, like you could kind of see what's going on. The little brief period of time we dropped the food off. And then like at one point, it was like 420, like a year into COVID. And they had some virtual reality show they were doing on their own, you know, at like the Whiskey or something. And I asked them, I said, hey man, if I bring the food, can I just hang out there and watch the show? Because there was nothing going on. Everyone's still stuck at their house. So they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. You can bring whatever, no problem. So I was like, okay, it's cool. So I brought the food to feed like, you know, 40 or 50 people there. We got to see a free Cypress Hill, we got to see a Cypress Hill show that like everyone else got to watch on TV, you know. So we're just sitting there watching it, and it was dope. Me and like one of my other homies that do barbecue, he came with me, and like so yeah, that was like the first time I gave them some food. And then shortly after that, like I just figured out that like I could just go down there, bring them some food or hang out, and you know, eventually we just became friends off the whole thing, you know. Like after like a year,
well,
year and a half.
How can you not become friends with somebody that is cooking for you? Like,
well, it's just for me, it's kind of bizarre, you know. Like they've been around for like 30 years.
So you grew up at Cypress Hill, like?
Oh yeah, I was like they're one of the few groups that actually went and saw shows, you know, because they were like dope, you know, like them, Kiss, you know, Aerosmith. A lot of people I never really bother to watch them because I know the show's not like that great, but like a lot of artists do like really good shows. So like those are the ones I go see. I saw them probably like 3 or 4 times, like, you know, when I was in like college and like, you know, high school, like because they got big in '95, and that's when I graduated high school. So like right after high school, they were everywhere. Like at all the show, you know, all the different, you know, venues and stuff, and like, yeah, I mean, I watched plenty.
It was '95 when they were popping, huh?
It was like '95, yeah, around there. '93, I think.
Like Ice Cube days and all that, right?
Yeah, like '93, I think is when they first really started going, and then '95, I think is when, you know, and after that's when they.
So you were in high school when you heard of Cypress Hill?
I was senior, I think, in high school.
So how was that? Like, okay, because I heard of Cypress Hill. Fuck, well, maybe not in high school. So how was it? How was the vibe back then? Like, oh, Cypress Hill is dope because they were talking about weed.
See, I didn't smoke weed back then. I just really liked like I liked a lot of their songs, you know.
But there were Latino rappers that were first Latino rappers,
and they were cool on stage. Like they, you know, it was like always a good, like, I guess, good time or good vibe when you go to like one of the shows. So like I went to probably 3 or 4, you know, and then like, you know, didn't probably go to a whole lot after that. But I mean, and that's what. But I mean, they're like one of the few. You know, I was excited to serve them the food at that, you know, I was doing that COVID thing. I was like, you know, there was all types of different artists that, you know, like, you know, we did like John Legend, you know, Machine Gun Kelly, and then a gang of people that now are popular, but that weren't nobody back then, you know. Yeah. So it just varied. But when I saw them, that was like the first one I was like, oh, dude, wouldn't that be dope if they ate my food and like somehow like I started cooking for these guys or something like that, and like who'd have known that's actually what happened?
Well, small world, like
weird world that happened, you know. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was how that whole thing started, and then, you know, eventually like they asked me to come on the podcast, and then, you know, and I met all these other people because of them, because like, you know, you go there, hang out with them. All these other random people show up and stuff like that. Yeah,
but they're famous, so it's like random more famous people.
Well, it's all types of people, different cannabis guys, this and that, and like, I mean, that's how like I got like a lot, you know, like when I got that big ass smoker, I got it paid for partially by sponsorships of all these different brands and people I know, mostly through them, that paid me like $500 to get their logo painted on my, you know, my smoker to help finance it, you know. Yeah. So I'm like the only guy that has like NASCAR advertising on my smoker.
Yeah, that's what I heard you say on the We Don't Smoke This, that you figured out a way how to have a free smoker through a sponsor, right?
Pretty much.
Well, it's not that it's free, but it's just that they're invested into. Okay, you already said that you had a line waiting for you on Sunday. So they know what they're investing. It's not like it's a sponsorship, but it's an opportunity for them as well.
Well, it's only like $500, and you got a big old logo painted
for promo.
For promo, and it's permanent.
Like 500 people are gonna go there a month. More than 500 people are gonna go to your smoker a month, right?
Well, yeah, and it's all over the Instagram. Like when I do the videos, you see
$1 a person of marketing. That's
I mean, there'll be thousands. I'm sure thousands of people to see the smoker, if not tens of thousands.
But I'm just cutting it short, like the lowest denominator. But honestly, like. In a month, they invested $500 to have 500 people to see it.
Exactly, and I mean, so.
But for you, and then you made the business move of Okay. I could buy the smoker, or I could have people pay for it, but not like using them. But it's like,
well, it was partially them
because you're not a trash cooker, so it's not trash.
And then I could also, like, the first smoker, I had 150 people buy a brisket off me for the holidays.
Okay.
So like there are 150 briskets.
150 briskets were sold?
I sold for like Thanksgiving and during Christmas time. So like they like pre-ordered their brisket. I mean, I still do this pre-order thing the same way, but that always financed the first smoker. So like 150 people, I like made $100 almost per brisket on average. So that gave me 15 grand towards the smoker, and then the other 10,000 pretty much came from all the sponsorships I got on there. So like the $25,000 smoker cost me like virtually nothing but a bunch of time. Like it was all time. Like I had to spend. It took me 45 hours, I think, on Thanksgiving, or maybe it was 60 hours. 60 hours on Thanksgiving. I spent cooking brisket nonstop to make it all happen, and then for the Christmas time, I spent like 40 hours straight with no sleep.
Okay, I've been hearing about this no sleep shit. But you don't know, I guess because you're a workaholic, right? So the no sleep shit is because
well, it's like I had no choice. I had. It's like
you get off on that shit though, like
no, I was.
Or you hate it?
Oh no, I mean if you stay up for 60 hours straight and you're not on any type of drugs, you still start seeing shit. And
like, bro, I have insomnia, so I know it.
Like it's not. My body was like falling apart on me at the end of that stretch. But the thing was, I had no one else to cook the food but myself. So I actually had like a camp out on the side of the road. See, I had no place to cook. I had the smoker, and I had no place to cook but the side of the road by my house, like on this major street, because you could park the smoker there. So I literally set up camp there for 60 hours straight and went on Instagram asking if anyone wants to come down and help me out. And for 60 hours straight, I had volunteers come down there, hang out with me, fucking drink beers, this and that. We had a great time. I mean, we got the cops called on.
Happy holidays, motherfucker.
We had the cops called on us twice for noise complaints, and then the cops roll up and they're like, I don't know what they're complaining about, and they just fucking leave. And then like,
because there was no music or nothing. Or
we had like a little speaker, but nothing crazy. It was like 8 or 9 dudes like that we were there for. I mean, more or less the whole time. Some guys stayed the entire 60 hours with me, and then a few like new people would roll in, some people would leave. But it was crazy to just off social media that people were going to want to hang out with me on the side of the road doing this marathon cook session so I could pay for the smoker.
Fuck. So you invested time and money, and you invested your time and got it for free. Not for. Yeah, well, I guess it was
I paid for it by staying for 60 hours cooking.
Well, time is money, bro. So at the end of the day, you get paid by the hour to say.
Hey, I had nothing but like a couple grand in my bank account, so there's no way I could even make the thing happen. If it wasn't for this way of doing it.
Well, no, that's dope too. It's inspiring, as in like. It's like you made it. That's not common for someone to do that. Like somebody might try to do that and not gonna make any.
Well, the thing is, unlike most people, I have spent the last 5 years not watching any TV, any movies, and I barely ever am at my house unless I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
that's it. Like I make sure I go out and do stuff, and like don't waste my time. Like like I used to sit home and like back when I was doing like the pop-up days in the breweries. Initially, I used to like sit home with 4-pack, go drink like 12 beers at the brewery when I was doing the event, and then go home and drink like 2 4-packs or more, and just get wasted every day, and like just repeated that cycle, and just stayed home, watched TV, smoked weed, drank a bunch of beers, and like
work and celebrate because you were going home, not celebrate, but that's I already worked my 8 hours. Let me go.
Well, I was just a alcoholic, I guess. I don't know how else to put it, and then like, but once I started like. The pandemic happened, and then like I started hanging out with the BBQ crew, and I stopped like watching during the pandemic. I stopped watching movies because there was no movies, This and that.
Well, we had the Jordan on Netflix, the Jordan. Then we had the Esteban Oreo movie that came out on. Okay,
there was a couple movies, but I'm just saying.
Did you watch that one on Netflix on Esteban Oreo?
I've seen that one. Yes.
What was it called? I don't know the name, but it came out during COVID. It was like Tiger King, or was it Tiger King?
Tiger King was the biggest one.
Yeah, Tiger King. Yeah. The Esteban Oreo movie about LA that was fucking so dope. And then the Jordan one. That's all I remember. Those 3 impacting things from that COVID and that. 'Cause yeah, there was.
Well, I used to go like the movies like back like 3 to 4 times a week. I used to have like one of those movie cards, you know, AMC or whatever.
What the fuck?
Yeah, where you get like you pay like $20 a month and you can watch like 3 movies a week or some shit like that. And so I used to go like to. I mean, that was my only thing I did to like relieve stress, I guess.
Your free time.
Yeah, all my free time, I'd sit there watch movies, and I'd go home and watch more movies at my house or TV. Like I used to watch every single TV show, like every Law and Order, this and that.
Oh, no,
like,
you were just a fucking couch potato.
No, but I worked like all these hours doing barbecue, and then all the remaining time, I just went home and like watched.
Your downtime. It was downtime, I guess.
Well, no, I mean now I just don't have no downtime. Like my only downtime is when I go to sleep.
Like, because I don't watch no movie. People are like, hey, I watch this movie. I'm like, bro, I put on a podcast and I'm working on the computer. You know, like I'm like editing.
Yeah.
And I can't. I'm on the screen watching. I can't watch a fucking movie unless I'm like with a bitch, and then I'm like laid out, like we fuck, and then we're laying down watching a movie for 2 hours. But I never have days off like that where I'm like I have a whole day to not invest in my goal. Like every day I'm investing in my goal.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna edit some pictures. I'm gonna talk to a rapper. I'm gonna fucking.
Well, that's what I do now, but back then, like, I didn't do that, or maybe I should say I was so tired. Well, mainly my whole life back then was just the brewery and the people I knew
you had a job. It was like not a job, but it was you already knew you had a brewery right now, so you're on the grind. Like I got to do a pop up. It's more.
Yeah, there was just more like doing more and more.
You already
events.
know what's gonna happen tomorrow with the brewery. Tomorrow I gotta go to the brewery.
My life was planned out like 2 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like what you gotta get, you know, say you're gonna be working all these shifts at these different breweries and stuff like that, and like that and the thing was, like I said, there was tons of drinking back there, like the amount, like, you know, all they did is just give you free alcohol all day long when you're there working. And then I would hang out there afterwards and drink even more. And then I get all this free beer from the different breweries and cans. So I bring that shit. I used to have a whole fucking full-size fridge just full of all the cases of beer I used to get from all these breweries. Like
no food, just
my homies would just come over there and just take cases out because I couldn't even drink it as fast as I got it. Yeah, that's how it used to be.
Damn.
Oh yeah, there was a lot.
So they forced you to be an alcoholic, pretty much.
Well, they all are alcoholics.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. That's when you learn real quickly. Everyone that hangs out, well, not hangs out there, but everyone that works, majority of the people that work at most breweries are alcoholics. I mean, from my experience.
Well, they work with what they love to do, no?
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of them, they're all drinking like while they're working, you know, they pour beer and they drink it, you know, and
most bartenders like to drink on the job. They do drink on the job and it makes them happy or whatever. Like
exactly, but that's not the best environment to be in.
No, but if you're the bartender, that's your job, bro. So you're making money and you're getting drunk.
Well, for me, that's not the best environment.
Oh yeah.
Like
me, I can't be. I drink not every day, but I drink. But I can't be a bartender. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Well, it used to make me think I was really happy with everything, but I realized after I stopped drinking that I was not happy with any of the situation that was going on.
Why? You were selling food and getting free beer, and you're still not happy with that situation?
No, I'm much happier now than I was back then.
So you like the spot? Is it more right now pop up and spontaneous lifestyle compared to back then that you knew brewery at this day, and now it's kind of like no brewery, just
I like it, the fact that I've gotten to the point where I don't need a brewery or someone else to have people show up.
Yeah.
You know, where like, I mean, not that I necessarily did back then, but there was a period of time where I had all these problems where I didn't have a bunch of people showing up because I couldn't regularly do events. Like when COVID happened, I did do a bunch of events during COVID. I sold, you could come to Sunday and pick up food off me once. You know, everyone was picking up food from everybody. I would sell barbecue on Sundays. They picked up at this warehouse I had. But other than that, there was not much events going on. So, you know, like whatever steam you had up until COVID just went downhill. And then you had and then for me, I had a bunch of financial problems and shit like that because of all the problems I had trying to cook the barbecue elsewhere. And so but luckily it's turned out now way better, you know.
So this life that you're living now is better than.
Oh yeah.
But it's more. Right now your life is more spontaneous, or because pop up life is more like I'm gonna pop out and not know what to expect. You know.
Well, I don't know what to expect when I do these pop ups right now. I mean, I'm on the side of the road. I mean, I'm not like with at least at the brewery. people go there. People are gonna show up and they're gonna drink.
People that didn't go for you. There's people that just went to go drink that day, and luckily there's food here.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's more like spontaneous life, as in like I'm gonna pull up to this side of the street, and your real fans are gonna come and support you.
And they do.
Well, that's the dope.
That's the crazy part. It actually works.
Yeah. So now you know that before it was people were showing up to the brewery to get drunk, and there's food at the brewery. Now they're showing up to Bartz pop-up for Bartz.
Well, I think a lot of people were showing up at the breweries for my food. But back in the day, I thought they also were showing up for the alcohol.
Yeah.
But later on, I realized a lot of my followers don't even drink.
No.
A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't even like going to those
if they're
places.
in the chat right now, bro, these fools are drinking, smoking, doing coke.
No, a lot of them like to smoke. A lot of them like to smoke, but they don't like. They're like recovering alcoholics or whatever, and they don't like to go to. They smoke, but they don't go to breweries and stuff like that. So, I found out, that's when I found out when I started on the side of the road, all these other guys started rolling in, and a bunch of them told me that was why they never went to my events before, because they're always at a brewery. And then when I started on the side of the road, they're just like, oh yeah, there's no alcohol here, let's just come up.
Well, it's easier for them not to get addicted again.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Well, yeah, because if it's at a bar, because I would normally go to bars, they have good food, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna get hungry, and they have good food.
Yeah.
And then, now, for me to go to a spot just to eat, it's kind of weird, But if they're going out for your stuff, it's like, bro, you already built up this clientele and addicts. I would come, not addicts, but a cult, like a little cult, Because I see your lines, bro. You have a line, bro.
It's like a cult.
Well, yeah, they fucking, they're there for you,
No, they are that. I mean, well, I incentivize them too. See, that's the other thing. I incentivize them by either giving them good prices or if you're on my email list, you get free shit. I send you an email.
Now, motherfucker, even if the price was cheap, if something is trash and it's cheap, I'm not gonna go back, bro.
Oh well, luckily the food's good too.
Yeah, that's what they're addicts to the shit. They're fucking. I sell merch to people that wear my merch. If people, I might be like, oh, I'm selling a shirt, but honestly, he's wearing my shirt to feel better about himself, or he enjoys wearing my product. So people are enjoying eating your fucking food, bro. So
Oh, I know that, but I think a lot more enjoy it because they also get a good price too.
Nah, because if it's food, you can go to the dollar menu.
No, I'm saying it's a combination.
You're not
you can get good barbecue there are other spots that do have good barbecue, but they charge a lot more money.
Yeah.
So and they're definitely not as personal as I am on Instagram and shit, where I respond to everyone that sends me a DM, and every comment I try to respond to.
So you reply to everybody that DMs you, actually talk to them?
Pretty much.
Okay, that's a good way of marketing.
I almost. I mean, if I miss somebody, it's because so many DMs came in and I couldn't find your thing. You know, because that's the thing about Instagram. It's hard sometimes to keep track. So
fucking erasing your message.
Well, yeah. Too. So now I'm in the point where I'm taking screenshots if it's an important conversation, so I have the person's name and the whole thing in my phone, so I can go back and talk to them because it's the DM thing sucks on Instagram to try to actually run a business.
Well, you gotta talk to everybody. I sell merch and I talk to all my customers. They'll buy a shirt. They already paid me for the shirt. I still have a conversation with them, and then we just talk.
Yeah.
And then that's how I build up my clientele. Talk to them. I seen people have their kids already. They've been buying merch from me for so long. I'm like, oh, your kid's this big already, fool? And then just you got to build a friendship with all these people that support you.
A lot of people don't do that aspect.
Yeah, I do. I'm a talkative person, so I'm talking. Well, if you're just a weirdo, because I get weirdo DMs fools that, hey, can you give me some advice on how to make shirts? Or, hey, bro, I fuck with you, but never bought a shirt, never bought nothing, and you want me to give you some free game? Fuck you. I'm not going to give you no free game. Not to be like that.
I give free barbecue advice to pretty much anyone that asks me a question.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really... I do free barbecue classes, where people can come down and hang out. But they're free barbecue classes because
you need help. I could get free printing job class, but hey, be folding the shirts while I'm printing and I'm teaching you, but they're helping me with...
But exactly. Well, that's why... That's the whole point of the class.
And then you're using them and they're using you.
Well...
But not just some fool hitting me up
It's a good time.
Hey, bro, do you have some advice for starting a brand? Something I do, not gonna lie. I used to say it a lot, but now I'm just fool, you not even bought a shirt off of me? And then now you want me to give you a free game? The game I'm gonna give you in 30 minutes is gonna help you a long way.
Yeah.
And then you could. I'm pretty sure if I want to start a barbecue, I could talk to you for an hour. You're gonna be the best game I could possibly have.
Yeah.
I'll get a bunch of shortcuts from that conversation. Now, why am I gonna give a stranger how to make apparel? Well, that's why I also print now for people. So people want merch done, I print from. So hey, I'm not giving no advice, but I'll make your merch. You know, like you. Hey, I'm not gonna fucking give you the recipe, but I'm gonna cook for your event, and then you could put your name on it. You know. So right now I'm like, fuck that. No free advice. You can pay me for consulting, or just print the merch with me. I'll print your merch, and then you figure it out. Go to YouTube and figure it out.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, because right now I'm like, fuck
well,
that.
A lot of these guys hit me up. They want barbecue advice. They're in some other state, so I just like answer their questions and stuff like that. And I mean, it's usually like a paragraph or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told guys how to set up a whole pop-up business, like via DM or whatever. They ask like, oh, what are all the permits you need, this and that.
And have they started?
And the thing is, a lot of them are like live in another state, and it's like, well, I don't expect them to come down to like come to buy food off me if they're living in some other state.
But have they started? Okay, people ask you for advice all the time, but have you ever seen some food that asks you for advice, and 6 months later you actually see them?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
So how accountable amount of people?
There are quite a few people that I've either given classes to or given advice online that actually have gone and started stuff.
So what percentage of the people you think that is?
Oh, I mean, not a lot, but
like 1 out of 30.
Well, I mean, the ones that are trying to do a business, maybe 1 out of 10. I think have gotten something going because not a ton of people ask me like a bunch of detailed stuff, but like but the ones that do ask me a bunch of detailed stuff, like sometimes I'll tell them or whatever, the basic stuff I know. And I have like seen several of them go out there and start doing pop-ups and buy smokers and all that type of stuff.
So you see their process, like, okay, this is actually trying.
Yeah, I mean, some are even homies, So like, I mean, they've had been some of my classes and stuff like that, and I've, they're out there trying to do their own thing now.
Well, cause fucking Hoody, he goes and helps you too.
Oh yeah, Manny definitely like I mean. He did his own thing before me.
Yeah,
like,
he cooks different shit from you. He cooks.
He does the Philly cheesesteaks and then like the chopped cheese.
Yeah, he came last week and brought some for me and my guest.
Yeah, I saw that post.
But I know Manny since I was like 17, 16.
Really?
I met him at a gig because I used to be a rocker and he used to be a rocker. So then we used to go on this party line on the phone. And then in this party, a bunch of rockers, we used to go to gigs, bro. Every week we're talking on the chat, like, hey, new gig in South Central, and they were from like Long Beach or something. And then we'll meet up at the South Central shows, bro. And then I know him as Twiggy.
Okay.
So I know him as Twiggy, and then he had a whole little posse, and then we became cool with that posse. And they had like a band, and there were like taggers that were punkers, and word taggers that were punkers too. And then we're friends since then, bro. Since like 17, 16.
I think the two of us initially met at Monkish, but then we realized that we knew like the same people.
Yeah.
Like that was like after the fact, but I'm pretty sure like the first time I met him was when I was at the brewery, and like one of the other people there introduced me to him, and then like yeah, I mean he's worked for me several times. We've done events together, and yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he told me he worked for you. He told me last week he was here. Because I work for Bartz and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I see him making I was him putting your briskets on there, and then he making his steak sandwiches and the chopped cheese and the Philly cheesesteak, right? And
yeah.
And something he has brisket somehow from you, I guess.
He had brisket from me?
I think, or he posted a brisket from you. I guess he posted your videos, and I think it's him, but he's posting.
Oh, I think it was just he reposts my stuff a lot. Yeah, no.
So then I was confused on that part, and I was like, is he making brisket too, or is it Bart's brisket? And then he just
he was I think promoting like probably one of my events or something like that. No,
yeah.
he does his own. He's not in the chat no more, but he does his own. It's the Philly cheesesteak and the chopped cheese. The Philly cheesesteak's really good.
Yeah. I had that. He came and it has like red peppers in there.
Yeah, it's well. The good thing about it is it's one of those things he cooks like as his house or wherever he's and he brings it over. But actually, it's still really good, even though it's been like
we ate it on the show. Me and the homie. And
oh shit, we got those beef ribs in there. We should pull one of those out.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to?
Yeah, let me go to the bathroom and let's fucking.
All right, let's do that then.
You gonna drink another beer or what? You
Yeah.
got another one of those grown man drinks right there, dog.
Grown man drinks.
No, that was actually good, dog. I was even burping that shit. I'm like, I don't taste like an old man. What's up, you scumbags? This episode is sponsored by El Vicio. You ever been so hungover, bro? You're like, man, I really need a michelada to get over this cruda. I'm on a malia. and you just don't want to get up and go to the marisco spot because one, it's too far. You don't want to drive because you're still drunk. Get yourself one of these. Keep it at home. Make yourself your own michi mix. That way you could just wake up, pour a beer in the cup, pour this in the cup, and then you have yourself a michelada. Come back to life. And if that don't work, bro, El Vicio also makes these candies. Eat some of these. For sure your clothes are going to take away. There's around 8 different flavors to choose from. And if this doesn't work, get yourself this dry meat. Eat yourself some of this with the michi mix. And man, you'll be back to normal and partying like by 12 p.m. So become a vicioso and get yourself some El Vicio. Tell that Scumbag sent you.
Yeah, man, this shit ain't been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. Why do things gotta change? Got me questioning this life, like why these niggas switched up. Too famous for a fade, so I gotta keep the blick tucked. Can't let them get the best of me. Rapping is my destiny. I lost so many friends just to envy and jealousy. Oh no, can't lie, my life been hectic, and I lost some close friends, but I can't sweat it, cause I can't be around no hoe, especially no bitch. Had to cut off cause he got loose lips. I'ma be banging till I die. And if you think I'm just rapping, come and run up on me. Can't wait to say I made it, just wait and see. But can't forget about my family, free Mo and P. Man, this shit ain't been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heat as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. All the things gotta change. Man, this city been the same. So many people change. I gotta keep my heater as I walk through the rain. I won't let you die in vain. Pray away the pain, made my heart so cold. Why do things gotta change? My mama said I ain't the same little kid she get birth to. I was tryna change my ways not to hurt you. My brother just caught another case after a fool too. I told him don't trip, I hold it down like I'm supposed to. We're in for playing soccer, they hit me like skipping class. You ever had a vixen, let us come cancel your plans. We moved 4 times in 1 year, you do the man. I've been through hell and back, I don't complain, I've been the man. They know I ain't the same, that my shit I ain't the same. I stay quiet, fuck the fame, people tryna ruin my name. I go through shit you can't relate, fuck the rats and all the snakes. Don't even tell me shit if you ain't never lived this way. I ain't the same, that my shit I ain't the same. I stay quiet, fuck the fame, people tryna ruin my name. I go through shit you can't relate, fuck the rats and all the snakes. Don't even tell me shit if you ain't never lived this way.
JP.
Yo, we back, and we got some motherfucking food right here, dog.
So we got some beef ribs. Let's
Yeah, so this is what your enemies hate the most, this food. They hate you or they hate your food?
They hate me.
Yeah?
They don't hate my food. They never get to try the food because they hate me so much.
You think they probably sent some fools to try your food, dog?
So here, this is what we got. Got a...
Damn, dog.
We aren't messing around today. All right, let me cut into this thing. Oh.
Damn.
Gonna make the video a little shaky.
The only time I see a knife like that is homeless food downstairs, dog. Ready to stab somebody.
Seriously.
Damn, off the bone, player?
All right.
Off the bone?
So here's
What?
There's one. All right.
Damn.
You can save some for later, but there's that.
Let me see. I gotta send my brother a picture and be like, step your game up, dog. No, imagine my brother starts hating you now too, like, oh, new beef unlocked.
Oh, I just got a video of this now because
Damn.
that one looks really good.
I'm listening to my fucking family chat.
So yeah, you can just. I'll give you. You probably just grab a pair of gloves or something. I don't know. The fork might work, maybe
OJ
too.
Simpson style right here, gonna murder this shit.
Well, the gloves just that way you can just pull it off. We don't have any knives. We got the. It's up to you. However you want to eat it.
Like pizza, eat
Oh, I got a knife right here. We can just cut a chunk off. Here we go. I want to do this. There we go. I will do it.
As you can see, the glove does not fit.
Here's a little sauce, but you can just eat it without the sauce probably first and see how it is.
All right, guys, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try the most. I've already had your pulled pork, but I never had.
Yeah, this is that's like the most expensive thing I have. That's like a $70 rib.
This?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what they pay for that. That's cheap.
Damn, dog.
Pretty good. These are reheated too, so pretty tender.
Soft.
Yeah, soft, exactly. Put a little squirt of that on there if you want.
Flavor. That's fucking bomb as fuck.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants. First time you ate on the show?
No, last week with the hoodies.
Oh, you guys had that on the show.
Yeah, I brought some sandwiches.
Oh, I got you.
We just tried to take one bite, supposedly us.
Yeah, and you ate the whole thing.
It was too good. We're like, hey, dog, I don't want to be a fat ass, but bro, this is bomb.
Yeah, they are good.
This is bomb as fuck too.
But yeah, so
Damn. This is so soft.
I got a brisket too.
This is as soft as a brisket.
It's very similar to the brisket, yeah.
No, this is on point. This is mad on. I'm sure with some barbecue stuff, but I didn't want to put too much barbecue.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's why I'm able to do. Well, everyone loves barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
It comes out kind of quick. Here, let me.
But this is fucking bombing. If I'm just eating like that, could just fuck out.
Well, the barbecue sauce complements it. If you put a little dip on it, people. Here's a knife. You want to cut that.
Trust crazy ass bars, dog. He might ruin the set today here too, but with a knife.
That'd be something.
I like steak, but sometimes you gotta put A1 sauce on your steak. Even though the steak is already bomb, but you're like, bro, I still need some little bit of A1. Damn.
Yeah, they like that sauce.
Yeah, that was even way better.
Yeah. Sauce is pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like a whole thing, you get all this stuff when you buy the whole platter, you get 3 or 4 different meats and 4 different sides and then.
So you sell this as your pop-ups?
I saw that. Yeah, that's from my pop. That's the one I saved for you from the last one yesterday. I'm
not capping. It's just bomb as fuck.
I saved that one for you, and then I reheated my oven before I came over here, so we could. Because as long as you keep it whole, and you don't cut into it, it reheats real well.
Yeah, the meat's already good.
Yeah.
And then the barbecue just fucking makes it
the sauce. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So
another level shit right here.
Yeah. So I have this this new guy Chris working for me. He's actually cooking that's why I'm able to do all these events now. He's actually cooking the briskets and the beef ribs for me. He used to work at Heritage Barbecue, one of the guys I dislike, one of the haters. Yeah. So he was their pit master for 3 years.
Oh, you got a haters worker who come work for you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, he stopped working there. Like the Heritage Barbecue, they're like in what's it called? San Luis Obispo. No, not San Luis Obispo. They're in OC and San Juan Capistrano. That's where they're at. So they're like have all these accolades and all this other stuff. And this was the dude that was cooking all the food that got all the accolades, not the owners. He was their pit master, and like over like a discrepancy, I guess, of how much he got paid. They don't want to pay him enough. He like stopped working there. And he's doing his own thing. But then me and him linked up just recently, and so now, I mean, he's cooked way more briskets than I have. I'll put it that way. Working that restaurant, I've cooked a lot over the last 8 years, but he's definitely probably cooked more than me. So now we work together. We cook, all the briskets together, and it allows me to go home and go to sleep at night, and then I come back in the morning to do all the other stuff. So he like finishes them all off, So yeah, he cooked these. There was like the first cook.
On the level.
This, I mean, it's just as good as. I mean, it's like when I cook them, but I have someone else doing it now because everything came out really good with him cooking.
No, that shit tastes like. I never had something like that. That's fucking good. Like, I'm not capping, dog. This shit's fucking bomb as fuck.
Yeah, it's well, it's like I did this
You're not gonna eat or what? Bart's not gonna eat his own food?
I eat my own food. I ate a lot of food before I got here. And I don't need to eat the whole beef rib, trust me. That's for sure.
I'm gonna eat some more, fuck that.
Well, once you cook it all the time,
oh yeah,
you pretty much know what it tastes like. I like eating.
It tastes fucking delicious. That's what you know it tastes like, motherfucker. That shit's bomb as fuck.
I like eating all my new stuff.
Like what?
Like anything I make that's like a new item. Like
So what won't you eat of your own menu? And then what?
I eat everything that's on my menu. I don't mix stuff I don't like to eat. But I mean, I don't like like all the guys that work for me. Most of the guys that work for me, they all want we have leftover brisket or whatever. Those guys snatch that up in a minute. I mean, I don't.
Expensive, right?
I'm just saying, at the end of the event, sometimes there's leftovers. I usually give that to my employees. I mean, I don't sit there and try to eat all the brisket because I've ate tons of brisket. I'll eat other people's brisket because I just want to see what it's like. But on mine, it's like, I can usually eat like one piece or two pieces during an event. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is done right. Or I can look at it usually and tell you if it's cooked right.
I saw you not hating, but you were saying some food that is famous on YouTube or Instagram. He was cutting and he was doing something. You were like, this was doing it all wrong. And you put a fucking jock in this shit. I'll say it was a guy with glasses, but I'm not sure. But it was some guy that was, and he had burned ass pork or burned ass rib, and you were saying like, bro, that's burned. That's not fucking seasoning.
Well, it wasn't Adam Perry Lang. He doesn't have no glasses.
No, it was like a newer food, and then he wrote back to you saying that it wasn't burned, and he started DMing you.
Oh, that was just some guy. Like,
he wasn't famous then?
No, that guy wasn't famous. I don't care if you're famous or not. I'll still fucking blow you up. I'll still talk shit and blow you up on Instagram. That's the whole thing. Like it started with a comment. And then he was saying my food looked like trash and this and that, and then like
so he started the beef.
Yeah, and then I looked at his Instagram and I'm like, your food looks like a dog chewed a bite out of it.
That looks so nasty.
And ran over it a couple times. It's like, what are you telling me? My food looks like shit. And that's when I started. I mean, honestly, the funny part is like the guy has since apologized now, and he doesn't do anything stupid like that.
Well, he told you he's sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. Or in his own way, saying that he's like don't I'm not going to do nothing negative no more.
Bro, if you're watching right now, I don't know why you're not his friend.
He's definitely.
I don't know why you're not his friend, bro.
He's definitely not watching right now. I don't think.
Bro, this shit's so good. This is the fattening part right here, right?
It's all fattening.
Even that's so.
Oh, that's the fat. I mean, that's the stuff that normally you wouldn't eat unless it was cooked right. Because that fat part's all rendered down, so it's like butter.
The crisp part.
Yeah. It's like butter.
Sorry, Chad, but I'm gonna be fucking this food up right now. This is on point. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's B-Real's favorite thing. These beef ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't care what diet he's on or what his fitness plans are for the day. If I roll him some beef ribs, he's definitely going to eat one of those. The brisket too, but like
brisket you said too?
I have a whole brisket in there.
I had to make some room for that. 'Cause, man, I'm a fucking full shit. This shit is so flavory. And the barbecue, of course, is good. But this shit by itself is bomb.
Yeah, it's all...
You could just eat it. Literally, be watching the... If I had a girl that could cook this shit, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not cheating.
Probably not.
I don't care how big those titties are. Girl, I'm not cheating.
She'd be sitting in the backyard all day long cooking the food.
That's cool. I know she want to be with some food. She better not be cheating on me. She better be smoking. Damn, no other motherfuckers line up for this shit. I just had the pulled pork. But this is another level.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm doing Ryan Fitz this year, so...
I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to do Coyote's pictures again.
Yeah, they were... Yeah, I guess they're going... Yeah, they're part of it now this year, too, it looks like.
Yeah. Did you meet them that day?
Oh, yeah. Their homie that... I forgot what his name is, but the one with the... Where's the belts? The one with the belts. What's that guy with...
I brought his name. Though.
Yeah, but yeah, he was all into the... I mean... They got their food and they were cool, but like he came back and he was like, oh man, he was like, this is like some of the best catering I ever had backstage at any place, you know, like, you know, I think he got like a couple plates himself because like he was just chilling, and then
he went MIA for like an hour. He was gone for an hour, bro.
Probably he's eating the barbecue.
Bomb. Man, this motherfucker, dude, I would fuck up this whole shit.
Well, good thing you can. You have all say in tomorrow, whenever. Probably gone tonight. Dude, but I used to have dudes that like they would order like the whole rack, like no joke. Like one guy would like these big old 6'5" dudes used to come at breweries. I mean, I think they're just big stoners now that I think about it, but they come in there and buy like 2 big beef ribs like that, a couple pounds of brisket, a bunch of sides, and like literally sit there for like 3 hours just eating like 4 or 5 pounds of fucking barbecue. It was like the most barbecue I've ever seen anyone ever eat. Was a couple of these dudes that used to come like religiously, like back when I used to do brewery days.
If I'm sitting at a brewery with this and like a 6-pack, I'm chilling. Maybe some mashed potatoes on the side a little bit, and that's it. But now I'm cool with just some meat.
Well, yeah, they used to have 2 of those and a bunch of sides and like a couple pounds of this brisket that we had over there. So,
dude, this shit, and it falls off the fucking bone too. So none of that bullshit.
Well, I'm gonna grab the brisket so you can just have a taste of that, and then we can always put it away for later.
Bro, I'm not capping, dog. This shit, one of the best ribs I had.
What?
I already forgot we were live streaming, dog. I didn't give a fuck about the live stream right now. I just want to eat this shit. Every bite is so good, but it's like, alright, that's bite, dog, but no.
Alright. Let's see how this works out.
Yeah, my little brother already wrote on our family group chat. I'm hating. Watching Munir eat bomb on the podcast. He loves barbecue too. He has sent me a picture of a michelada barbecue thing that he got. Ooh, bro, I want to fuck this shit up. This shit's so good, dog.
All right, so this should be interesting. Let's see how we're gonna do this one. Oh, there it is.
Damn.
Then let's see here. Let's cut into it. Without destroying the set.
Hey, don't knock down my cameras and my lights, fool.
I know. Might destroy the XG lights. Oh, sorry, it's dripping. My bad.
I'm gonna put a little bucket down there because they're gonna sell it for $15.
Seriously.
You see on Amazon Scumbags?
Scumbags tallow. Scumbags beef tallow.
Oh shit.
Alright.
What the fuck?
That's not the best cut, but I have a cutting board. But there you go. Let me, let's cut you one slice. The rest. Alright, so.
Well, okay, so what does this cost? Like, if you're selling this, what is the price for this?
I mean, that beef rib, it's about $60 or $70. I mean, it's like 2 pounds, so it's not like it's small. The brisket is, I mean, this is like a half pound's like $14, so I'm kind of going to give you like about a half pound right now.
What's that song that easel man is like? Half pound fish or?
Oh, that's that joke with Nitty. It's like some sort of 1 pound fish or something. I don't know. It's like a song, and then, you know how that guy is.
That song is addicting to you. When I hear that shit, I just start laughing.
Oh, it makes me laugh every time I hear it. All right, there we go.
They're saying barbecue sauce on the camera already. This is a brisket, full test Bartz. Full test.
All right, so there's our slice of brisket.
Damn.
So here, just cut a little. That's your piece. So just cut a little piece of that off there.
Let me get that fucking crazy ass knife of yours.
You can get soft. You can just use your probably fork. I don't think you actually need a. All right, let me get this out of the way.
I feel like there's oh shit. Damn.
It's pretty soft.
What the fuck?
So those are the things I like.
Mm-hmm. Damn. They made me fat as fuck in one episode.
Nah. That's how I lost all the weight, was eating just barbecue. When I lost all the weight, I just didn't eat the sides. You're okay if you just eat the meat and vegetables. It's when you eat all the other stuff.
Bomb as fuck too. Damn, dog.
Yeah, those are the two.
This is your main seller?
That's our main seller, yeah. Is brisket. All right, that's what everyone wants.
Soft, flavory as fuck. It don't taste.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This will trip you out. So that one is actually the second time I reheated it because I was gonna use it for an event. I made it in advance and I had some event I needed to use it for, so I heated up the other 2 days ago, and then I didn't need it. It was like leftovers, so I was like, okay, I'll just put it in my fridge. You know, I was gonna freeze it probably for myself, and then I realized coming to your show, so I'm like, okay, fuck it, it's the only brisket I have, so I heated it up a second time. So just imagine how much better it was the first time I made it, but it's so bomb now that it's same with like the beef rib, you know, that one was reheated one time, but just because obviously I'm on the show, I'm not going to sit there and cook 14-hour brisket, you know, for two items for us. But yeah, even with that, it's pretty fucking bomb.
Bro, this is on point.
Yeah, well, you got plenty of it, so you can make a bunch of sandwiches tomorrow or whatever.
Damn.
I'm not taking this home with me.
Really?
No. This is for you. You get to do whatever you want with this.
Oh, good looking out, man.
You got one beef rib, you ate parsley, and I picked through a little bit, and then you got
I'm gonna be eating good. No more turkey sandwiches for me at work.
Not for the next couple of days.
No, I'm not even lying, dog. This shit is so good. Even with I like bread, like bolillo and shit like that. But even putting a bolillo, like a little bread.
Yeah.
Nah, I would just eat it by itself. Like fuck, I'm just gonna cook this shit up. But
I mean, the most popular way to eat it is just get a brioche bun or some bun and just throw a little barbecue sauce on it, and then eat it up like that. You can make great quesadillas with it. Or you make tacos. You just use that meat for the tacos. It makes bomb tacos.
Bro, it's just super on point.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing about the brisket. It's very versatile. Like, if you buy a bunch of it and you don't eat it all that same day, you can like...
One more bite because dude, I already forgot that we're live.
Huh?
I forgot that we're live.
You forgot we're live?
Yeah.
Well, that's... they're just all like watching.
Look
at me in bad ways. Like,
turned into an eating show. Bro, I'm not even fucking around. Like, I'm like... If I had a bitch with me right here, I wouldn't even pay attention to her. Like, bro, I'm fucking eating. If she would have made me this, Oh, she's gonna get it after that. I'm like, man.
You might want to marry her.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna marry her. I'm a simple guy. I only like meat, no homo. But I like only meat. Like, give me meat and mashed potatoes, or meat with some bread on the side. And I'm cool. I don't eat vegetables at all. Like, no vegetables.
I eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I never ate a salad.
What?
Never.
How are you still alive?
Oh, Cheetos.
That preserves you?
No, people always say, bro, you gotta eat vegetables. You're gonna die. I'm like, living proof. You don't gotta eat vegetables. I never ate vegetables. I have good eye vision. I'm on a computer all day. I don't need glasses or nothing. So it's like vegetables. I don't eat them. Now I eat tomato. That's it. Only tomato.
Only tomato. But that's not a vegetable. That's a fruit.
Yeah, I reckon that's seeds.
Yeah.
But only tomato. I'm Cuban. My mom makes hella onions. I don't eat onions. But no, this. Well, I'm pretty sure people already have had it barbecue. You know Browsy too?
Oh, I know Browsy. Yeah,
Browsy?
she's a homie. She's coming to my barbecue class too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Her and Mad Ways.
So we put when Browsy in the chat, we put trains in the chat.
Okay.
You don't know why?
No. What are you putting trains in the chat?
Trains. You know what a train is? When you run
Yeah,
a
I know it.
When you run a train.
Oh, you run a train. Okay.
Well, this is why we have the trains for Browsy. Like earlier, they were putting the trains for Browsy.
He don't threesome because I don't agree with the guy having another girl. He don't ever want to agree to have me with another guy. So that doesn't make any sense. So that's why I said no. Not because I'm a psycho or not because I can't do it or not because I'll be jealous and mad. It's more like because he's jealous and mad and he won't let me do it with another guy. So
because I always say like if your man's been faithful for 6 months, give him a threesome. Bless him with a threesome. You know, a girl.
Yeah.
Like guys want to cheat, bro. Guys are gonna cheat, right?
Well, that's why I'm not married.
Yeah. Well, okay. Single life. You wanna try new pussy all the time. You don't want the same pussy all the time. You get bored. So I was saying, hey, y'all gonna bless your man with a threesome. Then she said like, no. Well, I told him I want a threesome with 2 guys. So it's like, no, us men don't want to share our loved ones. You know.
I don't want to see another dude's dick.
Yeah, or fucking my bitch at another part. That's my bitch.
Yeah.
That's a train. That's a train. Like, nobody wants to see it. They put train. Look, they're putting train in the chat.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, no dude wants to see that.
No. Oh, to a hoe?
I mean, there's some dudes that do, but you know.
Yeah, cuckold fools. But if you're gonna run a train on a girl, like fuck it, you and the homie are kicking it, and you guys are kicking it with a bitch, and she's like, y'all both take me down. All right, fuck it. One night stand, shit. Take her down. But you're not gonna marry the bitch. You're not a wife, or you're not a dater. Like, no. You train a hoe. You don't train your girlfriend. If your girlfriend asks you for a train, then I'm a dumper. So you want? In my head, I'm like, oh, so you want another dude? That's already cheating. You're thinking of another guy. You're cheating on me already. I'm breaking up.
Yeah, no other dudes.
Yeah, nah. You have to. Girls, bless your man with a threesome. All right. Speaking of bitches, does food get you bitches? Like,
no.
No, oh, hell no. It has to. Nowadays, these bitches don't even know how to cook.
No, I tell you, the barbecue business, like that was the one thing that, like, I honestly thought I was at breweries, but I do events all over the place, and no, there's not a whole lot of barbecue groupie girls out there. I mean, if they are, they don't make it obvious. You know, there's like not. I mean, maybe I cook some other food. Like I was Italian, I cooked Italian food. No, I'm telling you, dude. I mean, seriously, like, or I spoke a different language or some shit like that.
You're gonna get on fat with this food. No, you're gonna have macaroni and cheese.
Well, that's the thing. Like, mostly it's dudes that buy food off me. It's mostly dudes.
No, I see the line, bro.
There's some females, but there's not
a cock fest.
Well, usually there's females, but they're with a guy. Like it's like a date or some shit.
Yeah.
But there's very few females that are probably single that stand in line to buy a barbecue off me. That I know. Like it's I'm pretty sure about that.
No, Browsy never went with her man. She probably went there and bought food.
Browsy came to my barbecue class.
Oh, okay.
So. And I see her.
Well, she was trying to impress a dude. She gonna try to learn how to cook like this.
Browsy knows how to cook. She makes all these desserts and stuff.
Yeah. She makes the upside down pineapple.
Yeah, I've had those. It's delicious.
Yeah, she knows how to cook. She be saying like, I know how to cook, and I'm like, man, it's 2025. No bitches know how to cook, dog. Girls cooking, yeah, right.
Most people in general don't know how to cook.
I don't know how to cook, so I can't. I know how to make breakfast, bomb breakfast, but other than that, This shit, no. Hell no. I didn't have no idea how to start.
YouTube.
A carne asada, maybe. Like, I'll have carne asada and chicken. And I still don't trust the chicken because I don't know when it's cooked. See, what the fuck? I know how to cook as whole. Probably same. Girls let me watch you eat. What the fuck?
Okay, she knows to cook everything, I guess. I mean, all I've ever had was the dessert from her.
So when you date a girl, does the girl cook or you're the one that's always cooking?
I try to avoid dating anyone. I'm more like
when you have because I haven't had a girlfriend since 2009, bro.
I haven't had a girlfriend since like. Damn, the longest girlfriend I ever had was like probably like 2 months. I don't think that was that long. I try to avoid that whole commitment thing.
Me too. I can't commit to it.
I'd rather be single by myself, doing my own stuff, than worry about having to deal with some chick. Well, and that's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. This will be the first time I say this on a podcast, but this is the truth. It's like this. Most dudes that had a girl or a wife, they would never have been friends with like BeReal and all these guys I'm friends with because like they would never allow their man to go down there and like, what are you doing today, honey? Oh, I'm going down to hang out at a podcast and I'm smoke some joints and have a good time and chill out and meet whoever comes down there. It's for business, it's for friendship, it's for all these things. Yeah. But no chick would let you do that. Okay. They're gonna think there's like a bunch of girls. There's a bunch of girls down there or some shit. Or even then, like when I wasn't making very much money, but that was like my one fun thing I gotta do was go hang out with them, go on the podcast and stuff like that. So like it was like my entertainment because it was like, dude, this is dope. I get to do all this shit, of all these guys, and we're all friends. But like most of these other guys I see, they talk shit about me. And it's like, bro, your girl would never let you go hang out there beyond the year you were getting paid $500, for a gig where you just drop the food off. But no one's gonna let you sit out or go ride bikes with BeReal and them and go bowling now and do all these activities that they do.
And the women always gonna think there's bitches there.
They're gonna think something's going on,
and it's not. It's just me and the boys.
Well, then to be jealous that you're just hanging out with those guys, and and they're not hanging out there because that's the thing with those guys. Most of the stuff we do, even if you have a significant other, they're not there. Yeah. It's just the dudes. It's all guys. Like it's like the most guy. Bro hanging out with type of thing you can imagine. There's like.
But BeReal's married, no?
Yeah, but his wife's not hanging out with us bowling. She's at home.
Okay, so she doesn't.
Like I'm saying, like Ezone has a girlfriend. She never hardly comes out to any of the things. Ray has a wife. She doesn't come out. I mean, there's certain things that are like date night things where like they come out. We're going to a show or something.
Ain't no girl want to go on a bike.
I'm just saying, but like but all the girls are with those guys. They've been around that operation for a while. Me as like a new person or like someone else that like comes hang out with them, it's like every chick I know of that I've ever met would not want me going down there. And if I had a wife and a kid, they'd be like, no, you're not going to go hang out with your smoking homies. Like fuck that. You're not.
Well, they make it seem. And then what is it? Smoking and riding a motherfucking bike. For 7 miles, 8, 10.
Yeah, but they
think there's bitches flying off of the buildings. Oh my god!
Yeah, most chicks won't let you do that.
They're you're riding the bike. Bitches are parachuting down. Like, hey, fuck us. Like, bro, that's not what happens. Women are so insecure. That's like, you want to hang out with the boys to get some free time. I always say like, women have to understand that you're.
Well, I think a lot would let you hang out with other guys your free time, but if they knew who you're hanging out with. They would think someone else is going on.
But if you gotta trust your man, girls.
Well, they don't.
Well, then why you with them? That's the most stupidest investment I've ever seen. Like, if you can't trust your... If I have a girl, she's going on girls' night, and I don't trust the bitch, then I shouldn't be with the bitch. Because then I'm gonna have a heart attack every fucking time she goes out, right? Oh, Saturday's here again. Oh my god, I gotta be paranoid that she might cheat on me. If I believe in her, and I know she ain't gonna cheat on me, then I'm gonna live a more calm life, I'm guessing, right? Like...
I don't know. Well, no, and it's also the time factor too. So, like, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, they want to spend time with you. Like some weeks, I have no time to spend time with other people besides the people I actually want to, between working and whatever my free time is. Like there's not like, I don't know how some people do it in life, to tell you the truth. They have a wife and the kids and all this other stuff, and it's like, well, that's why you're at where you're at, because you're spending all your time going to T-ball games and this and that, and like
they're investing in family time and not investing in their goals.
Exactly.
Well, it's cool to have family too.
Or their goals got shut down once they had a family.
Yeah,
you know, and
they're gonna hear these. What you were saying, like the girl's gonna be like, "There's other bitches there." She's saying all these random ass excuses, and she's getting in the way to go. Imagine you had a girlfriend and you met B-Real on the set that day, and then your girlfriend started tripping on you that you were hanging out with them. It would have ruined your whole catering, Ryan Fest, all that shit would have got fucked up.
It would have ruined my. It would have. I would not be talking to you right now. Let's put it that way.
Like, for sure, my friends can't hang out with me, bro.
Yeah,
they're like their girlfriends, like my homie that I grew up with. They're my age. They're like, nah, I can't get with you because my girlfriend thinks there's gonna be a bunch of bitches at the office. It's like, okay, there might be bitches at the office, but what do you think these bitches gonna be like? Hey, random guy, fuck me, you know? Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, they wanna my homegirls like to hang out with me because I don't try to holler at them. I'm not trying to fucking put dick in them. They wanna hang out because I'm drinking, smoking, hanging out. They're laughing, getting away from their normal life, and then these girls think that their man that does nothing, is not even popular, nothing, is gonna come and just fuck all the bitches. Like, insecurities, bro.
Well, that's the way things are.
Sadly,
you know, unfortunately, but it's also like, you know, like I couldn't be going over and like, you know, go and hang out with Psycho Les at like some show he's doing, because like, you know, the same thing. It's at some bar, and like, you know, if I had some chick at home, she'd be thinking like, what's he doing at the bar?
Yeah,
he's drinking and trying to hook up some other chicks.
All right, but you just said it right now.
And he's there with some other famous people. Like, who do they know?
But you said it right now. Even you cooking bomb ass food gets you no bitches. So then what do you think? You saying at the bar gonna get you bitches? If they knew that you
No. I mean, if I'm single at the bar and I'm trying to get bitches, I mean, that's a different story.
Yeah,
but
if you're taken,
I'm saying if I was taken,
you're gonna sit there and watch the music.
I would sit there. I'm sitting there watching the music, hanging out. But don't get me wrong. If some chick talks to me, I'm single, so I could just go talk to her, no problem.
Yeah.
You know.
But if you were taken, the conversation is kind of over, right?
But if I was if I was married to some kid or whatever, and I'm obviously gonna be faithful to my wife, you know, like I'm not gonna talk to that. But you would never get to go there because there'd be an argument before you even leave the house. Like why are you?
You're trying to go out after 7 p.m.
I mean,
it's like 7 p.m. bro. Not even my mom had me on lock like that. You know, you were a teenager. I was skateboarding until like 11 p.m. at night every day. My mom never tripped on me like that. Like,
look, my brother used to not be able to hang out with me because his wife wouldn't let him.
Exactly.
And that's my own brother. Like,
and how did that feel? Did it feel like, bro, I have no bitches?
Well, no.
What
made me feel bad was when he was hanging out with other dudes, you know, no problem, that have kids, like they're in the circle, the school circle of friends or whatever, you know, and they're off going off to some bar, and it's like, why is he going off to a bar and he can't come to a bar with me? And like the thing is, like they think think I'm crazy or something. Like I'm gonna turn him to the dark side and tell him to like no longer be married, huh?
Were his friends more savage? Okay, they're all married. So once these married guys get out of the house, they get a fucking they could get out for a few hours. These married men are wilding out.
I don't think his really do. I've hung out with them and they're pretty mellow dudes, but at the bars and stuff, they're definitely nothing I've seen that like they're trying to pick up some chicks. But
bro, my homies are like,
yeah,
they let them out the cage, bro. This fucking
they're pretty. These guys seem pretty much not that way. But I'm just saying, when I like for now, I can hang out with them at this point. But
they give you permission now.
I can hang out with him if I want to at a place. Besides, you know, I've gone.
That's the most saddest shit to hear. Like, I can hang out with my brother because I'm allowed to. Like,
well, I can hang out at his house all I want.
Yeah.
Or any public event. But
it's not the same as hanging out at a bar with your brother.
Me and him going out by ourselves was not allowed for a long period of time. Well, I was pretty.
But they thought you were gonna go on a rampage with them. Like, these people are gonna go out and get all the bitches.
I partied pretty hard back then.
Oh, okay, so you're a bad influence.
Well, no, he partied even harder, but he got married. He partied even harder, but he got married. That was different.
Oh, you guys were both dangerous and like, hey. These fools can't be
the Bartz brothers. Oh, that was like a combination when you got the two of us together at some party. The crazy shit.
Bartz and bars, nah, we gotta get them away.
And like it was like because I was known as Big Bartz, and then my brother was Mini Bartz.
What is Bartz is your last name?
Yeah, it's my last name. Dustin Bartz.
Bartz?
There we go. We got that fact out there. Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck?
It's my last name, and that's what the barbecue guys do in Texas. Is they used to get their last name and just put barbecue after it. So that's why it's Bartz Barbecue. And also like,
and
also like where I live at in South Bay, like
there's some dangerous Bartz. Dangerous Bartz.
My dad had like 12 brothers and sisters, and he lived like.
What the fuck is Mexican?
No, he wasn't. They're Catholic, but
close enough.
Yeah, pretty much. Like so like there's a whole bunch of people in the South Bay that recognize my last name.
Yeah.
Because I had so many aunts and uncles and nieces and all this other shit. So I thought it was a good marketing strategy using my last name, and it did. When I first started, there were people rolling up like, "Oh, are you related to this person? Last name Bartz?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, that's my aunt." Like, "Oh, okay," and then they'd buy food off me at some place. So
I never heard the last name Bartz, to be honest. I never heard.
It's a German last name.
Yeah, you're German?
My dad's like German, and my mom is like Basque, which is like
Basque?
It's like by Spain on that. It's where all the gypsies are from.
But they don't speak Spanish.
No, they don't speak Spanish.
Shit.
No, we're pretty white.
Well, the South Bay area has like it's white people and Latino people, huh?
It's got a lot of white people, and it's got a lot of white people.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some other races there, but
not really.
But not really. I mean, it's.
So you didn't grow up with no Latinos at all when you?
Oh, I mean, no, I did. No, see, I did when I went to high school. It was a lot more affordable, so there was a wide variety, and nowadays it seems like, every house is like $2-3 million in like Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach.
Fuck yeah, even in the hood, it's
like I mean, like my house I sold in Lawndale. When I sold that just last year, it was like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. I sold it for like, I think sold for like $850,000 around there. Fuck. And that's just like, I mean, it was a house by itself on a lot, but I mean, we got it for a lot less than that. Like 10 years prior, like it was like I got it for like almost a third of that price. So like that shit's crazy. Like the prices to live at and everywhere, but
well, like, LA's expensive, bro.
It's nuts. Oh, it's nuts everywhere, but
and it's expensive. And it doesn't suck out here, but it's ghetto. Like downtown is expensive to be out here, and it's just so you go downstairs and it's ghetto, like bad, like.
Well, it's just like my luxury apartment I live in Hawthorne. It's supposed to be all nice and luxurious, but it's really not. I mean, they have a bunch of ghetto ass people living there. Yeah. That like fucking like they'll go and like they have dogs, and then they'll instead of taking their dog out to the street to go to the bathroom, they'll let it take a shit in the parking structure. So like you're in your parking structure and you're walking around and there's like dog poo everywhere. Like with all these lazy ass people,
and they don't have a bag to clean that motherfucker.
But they have bags, they just don't use them. They just like walk out there and like let the dog crap, and then it's like, I mean, it comes. It's like a daily thing. I run into this shit like at this place, and then like it's just a bunch of
irresponsible people,
ghetto ass stuff that just stuff that you shouldn't be doing. That like you're like. You're paying $3,000 a month to live at this place.
To not smell shit.
So like you'd think like they would watch after like how I wonder how dirty their apartments are. That's why I wonder.
Yeah. It must be clean because they're letting all the shit be in the parking lot.
I don't know what they're doing. Well, they throw trash everywhere. Like you have the trash room, and there's just like people like literally can't put their bags through the trash chute, so they just throw it on the ground. And there's like trash everywhere, and it's like there's like car takeovers. They have at the bottom and first floor, which are like communal parking. There's like guys burning out there sometimes, and
that's hood then.
Oh, it's Hawthorne, but they still charge you like $2,500 for a studio.
25.
That's why I pay $2,500 for a studio.
25 is right here too. Well, no, right here is like 18 for a studio. But right here, you come out of your apartment and
you got homeless people down there.
Yeah, step in dog shit or human shit. You don't even know. And then avoid dog shit. I always walk around here looking at the floor. Dog shit, human shit, some fool sleeping, some fool fucking dying. Oh, fool overdosing. I'm watching out. Like I gotta look on the. Like people are like, why do you walk like you're sad? I'm like, I'm not walking that I'm sad. I'm walking.
I like your videos when you post them online of the shenanigans.
The daily drama.
Yeah.
I don't even record half the shit. Like it's every day, bro. This shit's like out here like screaming. When you came earlier, you heard dog barking, people screaming. And it's like, dude, this should never stop. It's ghetto right here.
It's downtown.
Yeah, it's down. But it was. I wish it wasn't like that.
I'll never forget when we were riding our bikes like through like the like Skid Row area where we did the bike
Skid
riding.
Row's bad.
Oh man, it's like
if you get a flat right there, you're in danger.
I'll tell you this: it was so weird when you're riding with a bunch of famous people in the bike ride, and we're going through Skid Row.
Famous people that never been to LA, or famous people?
No, like we're Be Real, like stuff, and a bunch of all the guys I hang out with, we're all riding the bikes, but like if you're gonna be a target. Someone's going to put a target on you. I would think those guys have a bigger target where people are going to mess with you. And here we're riding our bikes through there. I mean, all those guys, everyone could probably take care of themselves. But I'm just saying, like, when I was on the bike, I was like, man, can we find a better way to go around and like just go right through? Like, I mean, the stuff you see on a bike, I didn't know that there was like parties going on down in the homeless area. Like you go to you're going through these tents, and then you hear like the dude that has stolen the power, from the light or whatever to power some, speakers and shit. And they're straight up throwing a fucking party in like these tents. And then I remember this motorhome we went by. They were doing some like rave in there. Basically, there was like a line of people outside trying to get into like these motorhomes, and they were playing like the house music or whatever.
Trying to get some crack.
Oh, they were partying. I'll put it that way. It was a different perspective when you ride on the bicycle.
It makes you feel like, hey, it's okay to lose it all.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, I passed through it.
Trust me, the amount of rats you see when you're riding your bike, when you're riding your bikes around.
But they're all happy. They're like, they put in a tent, looking all happy, has a bitch. Have you been seeing? I see here like a homeless guy on a bike and a bitch sitting on the handlebars. I can't even get a bitch to hang out with me. Like, and this one has a bitch on the handlebars, and the bitch looks kind of decent, like for a homeless fool, like damn. He came up on a bitch that used to be bum and got fucked up on drugs, How can they find love and not us?
I don't know about the homeless love.
I see it all the time, bro. I'm right
sure.
Here, and they're like laying down next to each other and just they're in love, and I'm like, damn, this fool has nothing to his name, and I can't even find a bitch.
I'll stick to my single sad life and my $2,500 apartment. I'll keep on doing that strategy.
I'll be single without a crack pipe. Like, fuck it. No,
I mean, dude, talk about crackheads, dude. Like where I do my shit in Santa Ana, that's like Tweaker Central.
Hey, they have crackheads over there too, huh?
Oh, it's big time there. I mean, it's a major problem. I mean, they actually, I think they passed some new laws, so the cops actually have some power to shut it down now. But
finally?
More so than they used to. But on Thanksgiving when we're doing this barbecue class, we must have had. They were having like a convention outside my parking lot, like on the grass, like on the street. There must have been like 40 people, guys and girls, just all laid out there smoking meth pipes. It's no big deal. Like it's just like they're smoking weed. And it was like Thanksgiving. They all were sharing like some food or something. They had like a whole meeting. No, seriously. That's what it was. It was everything. Everyone in the class saw this shit. It was crazy.
So it was a plate with a pookie pipe on it.
They had like whatever they bought at the Mexican market next door. That where I
I'm telling you, they be living good, bro. Like you think of.
They get money somehow.
I see them downstairs getting so much. Some days I'm broke where I'm like, all my money's invested. I only have like $5 I know that I have money coming in, but like I only have $5 to last me till Thursday. And I see these motherfuckers down there counting money, bro. They're like, and they're still asking me like, hey, spare $1? I'm like, bitch, spare $1? Why don't you spare me $1, motherfucker? And like, buy me a number. Can you buy me a number? I walk by Carl. Can you buy me a number 10? Number 10? I'm gonna get myself a $2.99 burger right now. Number 10? Super size too, bitch, or what? Like, God.
When I drove down here, there was some homeless dude like crossing the street going into a tent, and he's wearing like brand new Hokas on, and that's what I wear, and those are like $170 a pair, $160 a pair, and they're brand new. I look at him, I was like, where did this fool steal?
How much?
Where did he steal that shit from? That he's homeless and he's wearing a pair of $170 brand new shoes.
Do you think that he got them from the trash, or do you think he just became homeless 2 weeks ago?
This guy.
He was beat up.
No, he didn't look like he has not been homeless for a minute. He's been homeless for a minute. You could tell.
Just the way he walks.
you know, like a lot of the homeless people, they walk like really like kind of like a weird way because they're all fucked up.
They're
you know,
dragging themselves.
Dragging, exactly. Yeah. So he'd been homeless for probably a while.
Because I see him with some
he didn't
Jordans.
look like he had a lot of teeth either, from what I could see when he was walking by.
Yeah, how do you get the shoes?
Well, you're stolen. You're stolen, or
Nah, he didn't steal. It's because right here downtown, bro. I'm telling you, these fools make more money than me. These fools get blessed like, oh, homeless guy. Here's some shoes.
Someone just threw him out the window.
Bro, I'm not lying. They get. I'm telling you, I see them get money. Like they're literally. I'll see a food thrown on the floor, like just like, and be like, and then some food. Like throw you $5, like
It's crazy,
bro. You're fucking feeding a zombie, bro. And then they're like, no wonder these motherfuckers never die, bro. Because it's like, they're feeding them money, shoes. I see a bunch of them with like Jordan. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna tell that fool what's up. Like, I'll give you like $20 for that. Some have good Jordans. I'm like, damn, $20. I'll wash them up real quick, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes the homeless guys, you'll see them on the side of the road, and they're like, man, that guy looks like he has cleaner clothes than I do.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm doing the barbecue business and I'm wearing my shitty ass clothes. I'm like, damn, dude, brand new shoes.
No wonder they lying. They're probably giving you money. Like, oh, here's Bartz the homeless fool. Like, next to the homeless
I've had
guy.
some homeless guys buy food off me before at a
No.
pop-up. Yeah, on the side of the road. They actually bought it off me.
No, they have money,
They
bro.
had money. They bought it off me.
Did they pop out a guap of money, or did they?
No, they had enough for a $6 burger. I didn't actually take the money when they wanted. No, the fact they had the money they're willing to pay, that was enough for me to say, like, here you go.
You were amazed by that, like
I was amazed because they weren't. A lot of times there's guys that ask you for free shit, but I actually had recently quite a few people that I could tell were homeless. They're like buying food off me, and are trying to buy food off me.
Nah, cause I go to the Carl's Jr. right here to the pizza spot, and I'm like, oh, this fucking homeless is in line. He's gonna for sure. Cause they always right here. We go to the CVS. They'll bring beer. And it shits to the counter. They scan it. $27.99. $27.99. Okay, I'm out of here. And they leave. Like they thought they brought it to the counter to not pay. So it's like when I see my Carl's Jr., they're like, oh, let me get a number 10, let's say. And then they pop out a guap. And I'm like, I'm telling you, some days I'm broke and I'm like, that motherfucker got more money than me. Like, damn, that motherfucker got a guap, dog. Like, and then you see him, he's shitty.
Well, you got to think about it. If you're on the side of the road and you're begging for money.
Well, they're right here on the fucking floor.
Or wherever you're doing it at, you know. Like, how... Like, if you're there for I almost want to sit on the side of the road.
No, you'll get money.
Like, no, like, I just want to see for, like, just for, like, a thing on Instagram. Like, if I dress up dirty, go to some city where hopefully no one recognizes me.
Wear your $100 type of shoes, apparently.
But wear some shitty... Well, mine look like shit. They don't look like $170 shoes. They gone through barbecue business. But I'm just saying, like, I sit on the side of the road. I'm curious on how much money you actually get there. I bet you get a couple $100.
You'll make over it. I say 200.
Like, you know, because all you need is that one guy that gives you a 20.
Yeah.
And another guy gives you 20. And
in an hour, how much do you think they make?
I wouldn't be surprised to get $100 to $200 easily. You know, because you got to think about it. It's like...
And food. Because
all the people... There's like 10 people at a time. Because every time you're at a freeway exit, if you sit there long enough while the light changes, I always watch to see who gives them money. And like sometimes you'll see them get like two or three people give them money.
When people watch, you see them getting money, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes
they get struck out, and I'm like, okay, they struck out this time.
But some people they see the homeless. I just see the window go down.
Yeah.
$5 come out, and it just roll the window back up. No conversation.
Yeah.
It's just, dang, you invested $5 into this homeless fool. Like, dang, give me $5. I'm investing to a shirt, dog. Like, damn. But these fools fucking.
I've given certain homeless people money before, but that was only because they actually look like they're trying to do something.
I got stabbed by a homeless fool, so I'm not giving no fool no money. Some fool stabbed me, and then it was
really.
Yeah, I got stabbed in the leg right here, a block away.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. That's right.
Now I'm just like against all of them. Like, fuck all y'all. Like, one fucked it up for everybody. Like, I'd rather give a kid money. Like, to be honest, like I do skate events, and I'd rather give back to the youth. What I hate is like when people are like, oh, I'm doing a good deed. I'm gonna go give food to the homeless or money to the homeless. No, bro, go to a fucking high school and do the good deed to the youth, and that's the future. Some kids don't even have a fucking computer, and they want to be designers. They want to start their own clothing brand. They have no money for a computer, no money to buy shirts. Invest in a kid. You have a better chance of investing in the youth for a better future then to some food that's just gonna say thank you for the food and hit the crack pipe an hour later. You know.
That's what they do.
Yeah, invest. Well, people, I hate. That's why I hate seeing the videos of people going to feeding the homeless. Go to a high school and stand in the front. Some of these kids are gonna go home to no food. Their parents are working 24 hours a day, or 2 jobs, and you know the mom bought Little Caesars. The mom has Little Caesars for them, a $5, $6 pizza, and then you could actually help out this kid and his future. And he could be a designer, he could be a football player or something, but they go give pizzas to the homeless. Give it to the high school, bro. I remember being hungry in high school, you know?
Yeah, I don't give homeless people food no more. I did that one time. Dude,
you want another beer?
I'm good right now.
You want to smoke?
Sure, if you want.
I'll smoke some. Read the chat real quick. Fucking.
What we got up here? Mad Ways is still there. Facts. I'll see him tomorrow at the comedy show for E-Zone. Yeah, I like that. That comedy show is cool because it's right by my house in Redondo, my parents' house in Redondo Beach.
The Sam Tripoli one, right?
Yeah. It's funny. My homie owns that place. His father owns that bar, Schooners. Like, it used to be at Manhattan Beach, and they moved it to Redondo, years ago.
They still have tickets for sale?
I believe so. I mean, I bought a ticket the other day, yesterday, so, there's definitely tickets available. Yeah, it should be a good time. I mean, it's going to be a lot of the...
Is E-Zone performing and fucking...
Is E-Zone, XG...
They're going to do stand-up. XG going to do stand-up.
Supposedly. That's what it says on the information. I'll see you tomorrow too, Browsy. She'll be there too. The whole gang's gonna be down there. But it's funny because my homie that owns that place, Bartz, have you named your smokers? Yeah, I mean, well
who's your daddy? No.
Well, the one's called Who's Your Daddy.
It's for your enemy.
It's for the guy. Well, see. We'll get into that in a minute, but...
let's get into the beef. We already ate beef. Let's get into the beef.
Who's Your Daddy's one, and then on the double-barreled one, Wax Bars paid me money to name it Wax Daddy, half of it. So it's like, Who's Your Daddy, Wax Daddy, and then Hadar paid for the other side to call it Hadar to promote their brand. So that one. And then my other smaller one... It's called because it's half the size. It's called Who's Your Baby's Daddy. So I have Who's Your Daddy, Who's Your Baby's Daddy, Wax Daddy.
I better not be your baby's daddy.
And Handy.
Fuck that baby. That ain't my pulled out, bitch.
I don't know whose baby it is, but it's somebody's baby. That's the name of the smokers. Nitty's gonna be there too tomorrow.
Un 3-pack. The modelos with some
3 plates on the next show. Bart's tomorrow at Dondo. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, they never know what this. I got this fucking Cali plug. Slash Mayday blunt that they gave us the other day. You don't smoke blunt then?
I mean, I'll hit a little bit of it, but
I'm not gonna smoke the whole shit. I'm gonna be all high.
Yeah, I'm not.
Rest in peace.
I normally like to do the papers. Bart's is red like a fire truck. Well, I mean, that's like the normal thing.
You get red because of the alcohol, or you get red in general? Cause
I'm always red.
You're smoking, perro. That's just
no. It's a lot. It has to do with the barbecue business.
So you were not red before you started cooking?
No, the barbecue. I think. I mean, I haven't tried to figure it out because it's not really that big of an issue for me. I mean, I think it's like some sort of allergy I got to like the smoke that like hits my face when I'm barbecuing. Because like, if I don't barbecue or do any real cooking, I mean, I'm kind of pink, but the stark red, it's I mean, alcohol makes you redder too, and smoking too. But
my sister's my sister's man, normal looking, and we start drinking, he turns red, and he goes, I don't like. I'll drink later on the night because I get red too fast. And I'm like, what the fuck, you get red, bro? Like,
yeah, I think I got rosy before, but with the cooking thing. And also it's like a sunburn kind of sometimes. Like,
people think you're blushing? Like, oh, Bartz is blushing right now, bro.
Well, if I'm really white and then I turn red, then I'm blushing, But like you'll know then. Like when if I don't look too pink, then maybe you'll see me blushing. But like normally it's just it's just like the it's just I think it's from the sun and the smoke. Because I stopped cooking like a couple times for like a week or two, and I looked a lot more normal then.
Why? Because is the smoke like when you're cooking all
well, the heat, like it's like I'm baking my face in the smoker, you know. So your head's like stuck in there, and then you know, it's like 250 degrees. You know, put your head in a 250-degree oven a bunch of times during the day and see what you look like.
No, I'm fucking pale as fuck, so I do be getting red sometimes. Sometimes I be streaming, I'm like, what the fuck am I all red for? But I know it might be the alcohol.
I'm extra red, and it's and like I said, it also I'm sure is the monkish and like smoking a bunch of vapes and joints before I got here that adds the redness, and also I mean not so much now, but I used to be like super nervous every time I was on like a podcast.
Yeah.
Like I used to like be on the Green Thumb show, like my hands used to just fucking just tremble.
Yeah,
I had to like.
But you were high or regular?
No, just because I was nervous to be on the show because I know people are watching and like I'm on it. Like this whole be on podcast things and shit like that.
It is nerve-wracking.
That wasn't my thing. I mean, until after the pandemic. Like before that, I would never go on one. I wouldn't want to see myself on the on the internet or whatever.
You just gotta not give a fuck, to be honest. Cause I be watching my streams, I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Well, you just gotta not give a fuck. That's who you are, dog. At the end of the day, you think you might sound stupid, but if you think you sound stupid, then I guess you do sound stupid. Right? Cause that's you talking, right?
Well, for me, it was more like being with all these other people that are famous on the show, like especially because like I'm like, man, what if I say something really stupid in front of these guys? You know, like so, like because everyone's saying they're smoking and drinking or whatever, and that's actually why I drank a whole bunch at the beginning when I was on the podcast.
Kill the nerves.
Because it's the only way I could like.
But they end up being a drunk ass for the podcast.
Well, only one time I was really bad, and that was when I trashed the set. But otherwise, it was just like I was just happy to be on there.
They're asking what is it? They've been asking the chat if you're drinking Bud Light. He's not drinking Bud Light. It's a silver can.
There's no Bud Light.
Don't drink Bud Light over here for now. Well, he has a water bottle, but that's not a Bud Light.
That's pretty much like a Bud Light. It's like the Bud Light.
Bud Light is for like coke kids that are playing beer pong, huh? A coke kid will buy an 18-pack, do coke, and
I used to drink a bunch of Coors Light back when I was in college. That and like Pabst Blue Ribbon were the
Coors Light. We used to drink it beer pong. Coors Light for sure because it was what 24 pack, 18, no more than $20 for a 24-pack.
Shit, when I was in college, I think I was buying that shit for like fucking 24-pack for like $12, like 50 cents a can. I think is what we were paying back then.
Damn.
Back in like 2000, probably.
Mention Mike. Yo, Bartz, you like IPAs? Remember when Bartz trashed the set? Yeah, motherfucking Reyes. We were just talking about it. The fuck? Wait, where were you at, Reyes?
He wasn't there at the beginning of the show, I guess.
Hold on, Mention Mike. Now, let me see. Let me ask you some questions that they asked. They asked before we fucking. Let me see. So these are questions that the chat be asking me and they want me to answer, right?
All right.
So we'll get to it. I think I asked some of these on Friday, but I didn't have a guest, so we'll do it with a guest. You want to read or I read? Because I suck at reading, bro.
Where's it on your phone?
Yeah. And then we'll ask them which one they want to start off with. We got Bartz, fool that knows how to read good. Not like me.
No, I can't read that good, but I can.
Show me what Hawthorne High School is all about.
This is Redondo High School.
Oh, even better.
Redondo High School, bro.
You're going to speed read the whole shit.
Oh, man. Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 1 year and 7 months. She's been telling me she wants to get her tits done. Don't do it. But wants me to pay for them. No, you should not pay for them.
No, you can't answer the question, Bart. You gotta ask the whole question.
I answered the whole question. It's a dumb question.
Well,
okay. Look.
We have dumbass fools out here.
Well, I'm telling you right now, don't ever pay for any chick to get her tits done.
Why? What's your reason for it?
Well, it's plain,
no Merc came out of that.
It's plain and simple. She's just getting ready for the next dude. So that's why she's getting the tits done, because she's already done with you. Once she gets them done, then she's going to just use them to get another dude. Like either maybe she's past her prime, So now, she has to get the tits done because she wants to find another guy and she only has one more chance to do it. Because every girl.
So you think she's gonna dump you after she gets the tits?
Most of them do. I mean, eventually she will. Why does she need the tits done if she's not trying to get another dude? She alre's got you.
All right. Okay. So
this is like Tom Likas 101 stuff right here. This is like well, for the younger people, they don't know who that is, but that used to be.
They always tell me like that Latino Tom Likas. I'm like, fuck. I grew up to Howard Stern. I heard Tom Likas when I was growing up, like, because my friend when I was 18, my friends used to love Tom Likas. Then I heard it like once, but I never heard it like.
Well, I followed Tom Likas for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Back when he was on the radio, that was like 97.1 back in like 2022 or 2020, around then.
Okay, it was when I was 2005 or something back when I heard about him.
I mean, 2002, 2005.
Okay, I'm like, damn, this was late to the Tom Likas?
No, 2002, 2005. That's what I meant.
Is that when Howard Stern was popping?
Yeah, exactly. It was Howard Stern had like the most popular show during the day, or on one station. He had the most popular.
Well, he had a TV show. What was it called? There was one letter. E.
Howard Stern?
Yeah, cable TV. E.
Well, but he was on the radio, so like those two guys were like the top two radio hosts at that time. But Tom Likas was more all about like trying to get all the dudes, talking like questions like this, like he had like don't spend more than $40 on a date, like all these rules,
I never heard him, bro, and now you're saying this. I've always said $40 on a date.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because there's a couple of beers right there.
Well, I mean, I know him well because like later when I started doing the barbecue thing, like we hooked. Even though I used to listen to him back when I was other business, but then like we linked up and we were actually going to open a restaurant together, me and him during the right before.
So nothing over $40.
Nothing over $40. Like, well, zero is optimal, as he used to say, but at the max $40. Nowadays, I mean. It may be kind of hard to do $40 at almost anything, but back.
What do you mean $6 smash burger with bacon on it?
If you're gonna hang out at Bartz Barbecue, maybe you can do it. But I'm just saying, like,
well, take that bit to Bartz Barbecue.
In 2002, you could definitely do a halfway decent, get a couple drinks and some food for $40. Nowadays, it may be kind of difficult to do that.
Nah, $40, man. Like, shit, you gotta just take her to the bar and then just Hail Mary from right there.
That's the whole thing. Is like his whole thing was just go to the bar and get 2 drinks and then you're good.
Okay, because one guy needs to understand that if you're gonna go out with a bitch and say I want to hang out, 2 beers max, 2 drinks for her. Don't get the bitch all drunk. She's gonna throw up.
Exactly.
So get her. Okay, she's out on a date with you. She wants to fuck. Women are not gonna waste their time and go out with a man that they are not invested in, like, or think that they want to invest their time with. So you already gotta know if she's out with you, you're gonna hit. So people go all out like, oh, I'm gonna take her to fucking like XG takes bitches to fucking expensive ass restaurant, like, and then he already took her out like 3 times. I was telling like, bro, you already took her out 3 times. You don't gotta do the like. Look at me.
The 3 times, it's 3 strikes, you're out. That's Tom Likas thing.
She's gonna use you.
3 strikes and you're gone.
She's gonna expect you to take her. He would go to this restaurant in Hollywood. I forgot the name, but he would always take bitches there, and I'm like, bro, she's gonna expect bomb food. I take him to he'd get mad at me like, you take bitches to taco stands? Like, yeah, it can only get better from here. Right?
Exactly.
If she's eating tacos with you, she's down.
If she's out with you at nighttime, she's probably down. If she asks
don't say that because it's dark. So she's like, I'm not. No,
she
gonna
asks
see me down.
Like if you go out to a lunch date, she's not probably down. She probably just wants a free lunch so that she can meet with some other dude that night.
No, but it's daylight. She don't want to be seen with the food she don't like.
No, that's
at nighttime. You could be at a bar and like, oh, I don't know him. He just came up to me.
You have a better chance at nighttime. Avoid daytime dates.
Yeah, if you're trying to smash.
Yeah.
Avoid the daytime.
Yeah, nothing good happens during the daytime. Like as far as dting.
No, that's more serious. Get to know her. We'll read the second one. So we got that one. So don't pay for the titties.
Don't pay for the titties.
Why?
It's just another guy's gonna enjoy them, not you. That's what's gonna happen.
So if you paid for him and some other fool sucking those titties, can you charge him? Like, hey, fools are my titties. You better pay for that.
I don't think so. You'll be out of the picture. Should be on to that guy. The guy she really wants to be with, not you.
New landlord in town.
Seriously, that's.
All right, let's get to another one.
All right. Yo, Scumbags. So me and the homie went to meet up with one of his homegirls this weekend. He said it was 2 of them. So I backed him up. The chick was there. What? The chick was...
Bro, all right, so I don't think I read. Just people ask them crazy ass questions, they can't read them right.
What the fuck is this question? The chick was, for me, was ugly as fuck. Okay. So I don't give her any play. My homie got mad at me. Oh, so your homie got mad at you because he didn't get late. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, well that's a stupid question.
So you go take one for the team, like, hey, boy, I got a bitch for you, Bartz. And then you go and then the bitch is ugly as fuck. And you be like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna knock that down. And then you're like, you gotta knock her down, bro, because I'm gonna knock boots with the other one.
That's what the question was. Yeah.
So what would you do in that situation? Will you knock boots with the bitch or no?
With an ugly girl?
Yeah, because your homie wants to hit.
Are you asking would I do that?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's happened before. I mean,
this question comes from Bartz.
It's happened before, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to be with the ugly chick, but I mean,
no. But if you had your home, okay, it's a fucking Tuesday night, bro, and your homie's like, you guys are drinking. You guys bought a 12-pack already, and you guys are drinking and kicking the shits at the garage, and then and he's all like, hey, some bitch hit me up, and she with a homegirl. You down the road?
I've done that plenty of times.
All right, so then okay, so
I've been on this guy's end with the ugly chick, but
so you taking one for your Bartz takes one for the team.
You don't have to necessarily take it for the team. You just have to make sure your friend gets what he wants.
So you're a supportive homie.
Well, if we're good homies, I guess so. But like, I'd make sure that wouldn't happen again. You know, I'd make sure that I wasn't on the losing end of that thing again.
Are you gonna bring it up to like, bro, you did me dirty with that one?
I would have totally brought it up next time. Yeah. Like do you have photos with these chicks? Well, good thing we live in Instagram world. We don't have to worry about this no more. Yeah. Show me what she looks like. Show me what she looks like on Instagram. I'll tell you 5 seconds if I'm
I grew up to the no phone era, and it was like,
I grew up in the no phone era too.
So then we have a different understanding of life. Like the new kids, they just phone. Back then, it was like, hey, I got 2 bitches. I'm gonna kick you down. You want to roll with them? All right, cool. Let's go. And it's like, bro, what you do?
Yeah, all we had were pagers, and that was the only way to get a hold of somebody.
I never had a pager. I had in the beginning cell phone, but no text. When texting was gay, if you texted a guy, like if I texted my homie once, a Tom Likas fan, he always tried to get me to Tom Likas, and I texted him one day. He goes, hey, bro, don't be fucking texting me. That's some gay ass shit. And I'm like, oh damn, I can't be texting fools. And that was the beginning of texting. I don't know. It wasn't like this. It was like one letter. I mean, one number 2 had ABC. You know, you had a fucking slow text.
Oh yeah, like with the ABC. Yeah, with the.
I was traumatized for so long about that. Like he goes, "You're gay." And then one time he texted me, "Hey, fucking faggot, stop texting me." Like, don't be fucking texting me. And he goes.
I remember back when we had pagers. Like that was the big.
That was big.
That was the big come up when I was like in high school and shit. Like everyone started having pagers, and first it was like everyone like, oh no, you're a drug dealer, you have a pager, or a doctor. That was only 2 people that had pagers, and then eventually everyone's like, oh yeah, I gave my son a pager. It's a good idea. I can get a hold of him and call me back on a payphone. That was how it used to be. You get the pager, you go on a payphone, put your quarters in.
Remember the payphone shit.
Call people on the payphone. I mean, way before there was even cell phones.
Bro, did you ever call collect? Remember 100 collect? Or what was it? 100 collect? You could make a collect call.
Yeah, I never did that, but I know plenty of people that did.
I would call my mom like that and be like, and say your name. And I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna get home at 9 p.m. And then that would be where you take a call from? But in Spanish, like, oh, where you take a call? Well, and I'm like, I'm gonna get home at 9 p.m. so that she knew.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I would just hang up. We wouldn't make the collect call. It would just be like, where do you take a collect call from? I'm gonna be home at 9 p.m. And then just.
That's funny.
Yes, I remember that. 1-800-COLLECT. And then like the party lines back then.
Yeah, but your homie should have been mad for you for not helping him out with the chick. That's the question I think he basically asked.
So who do you blame? You blame his homie for hooking you up with a whack bitch, or you should have been? Well,
and like I said, in modern times, right now, there should be no excuse. I would have said, "What's her Instagram? What's she look like?"
But then again, what if his homie is ugly and his homie gets no bitches, and then he's all like, "Hey, bro, you should have just. Is he gonna go home and jack off, or you can get this?"
No, that's the other option. I mean, there's two sides to it. He obviously didn't want to do that, so I'm just going by what it says there.
He didn't want to jack off.
He obviously didn't want to be with that chick. He'd rather jack off than be with that chick. Trust me, that's the case with a lot.
All right, let's get to the next one because these fucking fools are fucking. Some fools are easy common sense questions.
Man, these guys have a lot of time to write all this shit.
Well, yeah, they're married and miserable.
So essentially, this guy wants to know.
Read the whole question.
Man,
don't break it down.
no, because they don't write it right. They write it like.
Well, they're scum and kicking fans. What do you expect from them? None of us went to high school, bro.
Please help, scumbags. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 2 years. We love to eat and drink. I go to the gym, and my girlfriend doesn't. For the past 6 months, she's gotten bigger, and I'm gonna and keep it real. She turned into a torta. How do I feel? How do I tell her she's gone fat? How do I tell her to lose weight? Because her being a torta doesn't turn me on.
You know what a torta is?
I know exactly what a torta is.
Okay, Bart, from a white man's perspective, what is a torta?
Well, it's a big old fucking round tortilla thing that's like...
No, what the fuck?
A torta. It's a big old fat chick.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well,
food?
it's based off of food item.
Well, it's not tortilla for one.
No, a torta, it's like a...
It's a bolillo.
Yeah, so it's like a big old... I'm saying, it's a big old round piece of bread.
Yeah, bread, not tortilla.
Yeah. Or I meant bread. Did I say tortilla?
Okay, yeah, you said tortilla.
I meant bread. Yeah, a big old piece of round bread they use for sandwiches.
That has some in the fridge. Some
yeah. So it's a big old round chick. Looks like a giant egg. It doesn't look like an hourglass. It looks like an egg.
So if we had a girlfriend, right? We don't date, but if we're dating a bomb bitch, like we came across a bomb bitch and she started getting fat on you, would you tell her? Like, hey, I didn't meet you like this, bitch. You know, can you get skinnier?
Well, that's no matter what you do, it's not gonna turn out good for you. Like if you tell her that, no, that's why you got to encourage her to come to the gym with you.
But she doesn't want to, and then, so
well, make her think that there's a reason she wants to go there.
You guys say you have other bitches there.
You just say, oh man, they have all these hot chicks at the gym.
All these girls are hitting on me. Can you back me up?
All the time. She'll come in there. She don't want to lose you to some hot chick at the gym.
Well, she's turning into a torta.
Well, you just don't tell her that part. Like it's telling her that.
So you don't tell her that she's getting fat.
Well, it's just not gonna. Well, I mean, I would just get rid of her because it's a girlfriend. He said it was his girlfriend. Yeah, right.
That's what I would do too.
It's his girlfriend for 2 years. I just move out and be like, I'm done with you. Go to the gym. What did someone write?
What would a fat Greek chick be called? A gyro? Oh shit! A gyro. I never heard of torta being called a gyro, dog.
That's a Greek chick. That'd be funnier. Well, yeah. So if it was a wife, you would have to try to figure out how.
No, if it's your wife, you're fucked and you're stuck with the bitch.
Well, you're gonna have to try to make her jealous and come to the gym with you or something.
She'll divorce you.
No, she won't. Look. They once they know that there's someone else there that's trying to get your attention, then they want to be there.
Well, yeah.
You know,
that's
the way it works.
Tell you that you can't go to the gym no more. That you can't go hang out with BBQ no more. You can't go to the gym no more because it's too dangerous for me.
Well, that's why I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's why I like these guys because these are fools that are dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with none of that shit.
What, this guy spent $7,000? Oh boy.
On a smoker? No, I'm kidding.
I spent over $7,000 for my girlfriend's BBL and tummy tuck about 4 months ago. She broke up with me on Sunday. Well, you shouldn't have bought it. I come to find out she's went to the club 2 weeks ago and she met a guy at the club and they've been hooking up since. I feel used. How can I get my money back? You can't, bro. It's in her. It's inside her body.
So that investment, someone else is enjoying the investment.
Like this, the question number 6 and question whatever the titty one was, I think that was number 2. See, you guys need to be friends. See,
yeah, right.
Like your number 6 answered what's going to happen when you buy the titties for the girl. You're going to see another dude bounce them around on probably OnlyFans. And you want
OnlyFans?
Yeah, you know, she might be, maybe that's why she wants the titties. She wants the OnlyFans to get her own,
well,
maybe
she wants attention. She wants
a hot chick and she wants to start making money. She's like, get your boyfriend to buy me some tits and then,
dump them, get the investment and then leave the loan.
And bounce out.
No bankruptcy, just bounce out on the whole
bounce out
on the credit.
Yeah, because he gave it to you. Oh man, these are some. Don't donate $7,000 to your girlfriend's BBL. I mean, and honestly, that just means she was out of shape. You know, a BBL and a tummy tuck. You should have spent the money to take her to the gym.
Well, all these girls be getting tummy tucks and a BBL.
Yeah, well,
that's normal nowadays.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan.
They're saying no refunds. Es Buffy the Torta Slayer. You a sim for paying $7,000 for it. Damn, you's a bitch for real.
$7,000.
$7,000? You could have bought a Nissan Altima and rented that shit. Now you got a bitch that's getting her rent paid. No refunds.
Right, so we also have my husband is an unsuccessful rapper. He's been making music for 15 years now, and nothing hits. No views or anything. How do I force him to quit being a rapper? I'm tired of hearing his music while I'm in the car with him.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's time for a divorce.
That's it?
That's my advice.
Okay, divorce, not even say quit music, just divorce?
Nah, man, he's not going to quit the music. Doing 15 years? Come on.
He's married to the game?
The bitch? I mean, 15 years? I mean, how long? Well, I guess how they've been married, I guess, but...
So, like, if we were making barbecue for 15 years and nobody bought your shit, you're just going to be like, man, fuck this shit.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you're devoted.
Yeah. Well,
once you do more than 5 years, you're really devoted into that.
But they say you're breaking it after 10 years of grind.
Well, I think it's 5. Hopefully you're breaking into it. But, 15 years, I mean, look, it's like this. You may hate his music. He may be unsuccessful, but there's plenty of dudes that have been trying to do stuff like actors and stuff like that. And then when they're a senior citizen, all of a sudden they're successful. Well, yeah, like there's plenty of people out there that... all of a sudden they are successful. So you may hate his music, but
T-Pain got famous at 35 or 40. T-Pain.
I don't know about like rappers. Usually they're probably more successful in the younger years, but
yeah, they are.
They usually are, but you never know. I mean, with internet and YouTube and TikTok.
Should this guy stay rapping or fucking?
She wants to
wrap it up.
She wants him to quit it.
Rap or wrap it up. What do you say, Bartz?
I never heard the music, but I would say that if you're not supportive of him, you should leave. If you're the girlfriend or the wife and you're not supporting him,
so the woman should be like, you know what? Stop chasing me, chase your goals.
I mean, if it's not costing you money, and I'm sure he works a regular job. He can't be supporting himself off the music. Shitty rap.
Ain't no views, bro.
Shitty rap music. So
let's say it has 60 views.
Call it a hobby. It's like a hobby.
Yeah,
Maybe he thinks it's a career. You call it a hobby.
But she should stay with them or just dump them for this bullshit.
It sounds like she's down the road to dump him anyways. I mean, she's like trying to figure out how to not listen to his...
She's en route to get a...
she don't want to listen to... She don't want to listen to shitty music in the car no more. So...
Because have you ever had those guy friends that be like, hey, listen to my new mixtape on the car, and like, bro, you suck. And then you're like... Or you get in their car and they're just playing their own music. It's like... bro, come on now. Like, I'm not trying to hear this shit,
Well, that's one thing. It's a homie. You can just hear it in the car the one time you're in it, but
you're always hanging out with this motherfucker.
Oh, that's true, but
hey, bro, change.
But you're not married to them. I only can imagine how much worse if you're married.
Well, a friendship marriage, like, I have to stick with this motherfucker for a minute.
That's true, but
no paperwork. But
I would just say that it sounds like you guys need to have a conversation of monumental standards, like you're texting the Scumbag show about these questions. That's what I'm saying.
She needs answers.
Well, we don't have the answers here. My answer is you shouldn't have got married to him in the first place. But
But what happened if she fucked with him? Like, remember? Okay, 15 years ago. Oh, my boo's rapping. My boo has a music video, and it's cool. It sounds cool. Like, my man has a clothing brand. Hey, my man has a barbecue.
Yeah, that's why she hooked up with him, because it was 15 years ago. It was exciting and new for her. Yeah, and maybe he knew some cool people, so she wanted to hang out. And now she realized that what she thought was cool, no one else thought was cool.
So
it's like buyer's remorse.
But it was probably cool back then, 15 years ago, and then the fool just hasn't gave up, or he just sucks.
Yeah.
Because if you don't blow up, it's because either you suck or your marketing sucks.
I mean, I think there's plenty of people out there that are good.
That have no recognition, right?
That just no one ever finds them. But like, well, I guess it comes down maybe the marketing or whatever. You know, maybe you're not.
Well, no,
but she says he's marketing. He has no likes, no views.
No, but there's marketing. They're just. I could post a video.
Well, I mean, if you
YouTube and I get no hits.
That's almost impossible.
No, I know fools that are.
I have some of the dumbest videos online, and they still have views.
Well, because they're dumb, fool. What do you mean?
I mean, like no, like stuff like some stupid videos I posted up, and there's still like 1,000 views, 2,000 views.
How many years though?
Oh, like since last year.
Okay, not bad. But yeah, imagine there is some fools that been fucking putting their videos out for a long time and only get 60 views. I've seen it, bro. Where it's like, kind of disappointing.
I mean, then it's just you don't know what you're doing on YouTube.
Yeah, you don't know how to market.
You don't know how to write the title right or something like that, or whatever it's doing. I don't know. Well, if you have no likes, no views, then I would just say
give it up.
Give it up.
That's
but
homie advice. What's your homie advice? If this was your homie and his girlfriend told you, like, hey Bart, this is what's going on, bro. How do I tell this? Will you break the news or will you let her break the news to him?
I'm not breaking any news for some dude's girlfriend.
No,
that I'm homies with.
Well, you gotta tell him.
I'll let her break all that.
If he's talking if we're hanging out right here, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna drop a mixtape tomorrow, and you already know me for a minute, like.
But we're homies. I'm not homies with her. That's his girlfriend.
But would he still tell him, like, if he keeps on talking to you about the rap thing, like, bro, just give it up. I would be honest and be like, hey, if you were cooking and your shit was whack, I would be like, bro, you've been in this for 15 years and you still suck. Like, hey, bro, you might need to get a good job. You might need to get a job with insurance, Right now you're cool at $25 an hour with some cool insurance and just kick back.
Well, I'm sure he has a good job. I mean, I don't think he's supporting himself off the shitty rap business, like so. I mean, I'm just.
What
saying.
happened if he's living his lyrics and trapping but making no money off the trap either?
Well. That was the last question, but look, I'm just saying this. I don't have any homies that have tried to rap for 15 years and not been successful. All the people I've met that rap already were successful. Most of my homies don't do music, so I don't know. I'm lucky I've never had to have this conversation on that aspect. I have had that conversation on other things they've done that they're in business with, where I'm like, maybe it's time to quit this and not do it.
So what are your so the people you grew up with? But the
rap thing is a lot more personal, I think, than a lot of my other friends that I've had conversations with, because it was like a business, where you're just not making money doing it. It's like, okay, well, you're not like it's not music. It's more like a self-expression type of thing, where
it's poetry.
Yeah, like it's like it's like art, people that draw art, and if they're not successful at it, it's like, well, who am I to say that's not good, Maybe someone's gonna think it's good sometime.
There's a bunch of unsuccessful artists or like struggling artists. That's like 80% of the artists are struggling. 20% make it.
Well, I'm just saying that's a common thing, but like I'm not gonna tell my homie not to rap no more if he's trying to do his thing. I'm
gonna tell that motherfucker, yo, bro, cut it out.
Well, the thing is, no matter what, if you see, that's the thing. No matter what you say to that person, they're not going to quit doing it because you said something. They're probably just going to either get mad or think you're jealous.
Of his 6 views?
I'm just telling you, that's what I'm telling you.
Better,
that's how most people are.
Oh, you're mad at me, homie? Come here. I'll take him to a laptop. This video's been out for 6 years, 70 views.
I'm just saying.
I got 70 views walking on the street, fool. Bro, you saying to see the. She's gonna. Oh no, she's cooking, dog.
You're doing a great job.
Hey, wait. Are you? Dude. Are you calling me a motherfucker, Bart?
I don't know. I didn't say she couldn't cook. I never said that. I said she knows how to make. I said I had dessert off.
She's so mad. She's cooking at 10. Who are you cooking for?
She's hungry.
Damn, bro, you all right? We saw it. Then she's like,
saw it.
She was in here saying like,
she's right there.
Look at your DMs, Munir. Like, all right. Listen, I used to be friends with some fool who never gave it up. I stopped hanging out with him. Damn. Imagine like, oh fuck this unsuccessful rapper. I'm not gonna chill with them no more. You're a savage. Damn, Shorty is savage for that. He used to put his wife in his music videos. Tell me that ain't that desperate. Unless she's bomb, fuck it. What's your rap name? So I don't look it up and listen to it. I don't have no rap name. I don't even. Just rap up a condom. That's it. Yo, Scum, tell Shorty write a diss record for him. Oh, yeah, that's true. She could. Imagine she started rapping and beats him.
She probably would.
Yeah, she would. With a diss track.
Especially if she's decent looking. Someone at least watch it.
Yeah, dude, she would just start OnlyFans. Hey, what happened to that fool who said we can't freestyle? Who was that last week? Oh, that fool, I don't know. That fool left like, go to my last stream, he left like 45 comments flowing. Some guy was flowing in the chat, wanted to battle everybody, and then we told him like, hey man, he wanted to call live and rap. And I go, nah, let me read your lyrics. Crash. It was probably this guy's what? This fool's girl that when I wrote. That fool was trash.
His girl wrote in and that guy said the lyrics in.
No, I didn't even think about it that day.
It's like a full circle.
Bro, he was in there. I'm telling you, like, people were mad at him because he was in the chat nonstop, and then he started rapping, and it was like the most trashiest shit I've ever heard. And people were in here like, bro, you gotta block this guy because he's fucking lame. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really is.
Goddamn, Bartz is so rad. He's now looking like Brother Love from the late 80s WWF.
Look, these are the comments. This is not the chat. And this is all him, and I can't even get through all. It's 45 comments.
Damn.
All him, bro. I think I don't got shit. I don't get shit. I have turtles. Motherfucker got turtles.
He's got turtles. What the fuck is that, dude?
Turtles or tortas? He meant, bro. I'm not this. Okay, we here. I know it. Movie dope. Chicken a wag. Endo. Kids. I'm a chaos when anyone touches me. I'm a chaos when anyone touches me. Oh, must be the chorus. Arlington, Texas. Most say sure but lie. Wu-Tang, Denver, Colorado. They had the fuck, bro. This was fucking. I'm losing it. Cops here. Let's go. I got a sandwich and tons of pills on gay, and I said, what the fuck is this fool even typing?
That is some crazy shit.
He was typing on the bro. It was like he was just fucking fighting with everybody in the chat. He was fighting with everybody, freestyling, and goddamn. Ball's version of a torta tri-tip sandwich. Either one, he's knocking one out. This dope podcast. Shout out to Bartz Barbecue and Scumbag. You heard? Mucho Blazo. Hey, Mucho Blazo goes to your spot. No?
Oh yeah, he goes to pop-ups. He's always like at the beginning of the line.
How does he get? He gets there all early.
He gets there early.
Fucking Blazo.
The one guy. There's one guy. What's either him or there's other guy that works at Costco, Rodney, and there's a couple guys. This guy Kent. They all kind of battle out for like who's the first in line, and usually it's before.
No, they're batting for first in line.
I don't think they're purposely doing it, but like every week it's like it's a different person like of this like small group of people that always are usually there, and then they're always like at the beginning of the line.
So you think they're saying in their group chat like, I'm gonna get there first? Nah, fool, you ain't gonna get there first. Yeah, right. You're a bitch. Your lady won't let you get there first. And like your lady got you locked up. Fool, you can't go out. You can't be out at 9 a.m.
Well, they managed to get there before me most of the time. Sure. And I get there like an hour before the event and they still get there an hour before the event. They still get there. Some people get there at, like I said, some people are like an hour and a half before the event starts.
I don't blame them. I can't wait to eat this shit tomorrow with some bread and a sandwich at work.
Oh yeah, you'll be good. It'll be.
And you know, well, I work with the guy that I told you that he tried the barbecue and he told me you guys were wearing the same sweater.
Oh yeah.
So then he told me like, they both made this face. I go, because they're wearing the insane sweater. I'm like, hey, crazy! I just made a flyer that I'm having some guests that was wearing that same sweater you guys are wearing. And then they're like, what? And I showed them the picture. I go, oh, you guys, it's a barbecue dude. You guys know who Bartz Barbecue? He was like. And I was like, oh no. And they're like, oh, he has good barbecue. You know, the face he make like, ooh. And I was like, oh, you guys know who Bartz is? And then the two guys were like, yeah, we know who Bartz is. We were there at the event that you did. What was it called?
Oh yeah, Browsy. And they go with chairs. Yeah, they do go with chairs. Like line up with chairs. They got chairs. Yeah, they got chairs.
Now
like,
they're putting chairs and sleeping in the car.
Like lawn chairs. Like they all sit down in chairs before I get there.
What?
So, yeah, so it's like
you're the new Jordan.
Like I'm like it's like Black Friday, you know.
No, the Jordan they line up every Saturday. But they used to.
Oh, with the chairs, okay.
Yeah, they will put the chair and they go sleep in the car. So their chair marks the spot. But then fools will come and be like, I don't give a fuck where your stupid ass chair. You're not here, and they throw the chair.
Yeah, they sit with inside the chair.
Okay, now fools were leaving the chair.
They don't put a chair.
Marker.
Yeah, they don't put a chair as a marker. They're actually in the chair.
Imagine one day fools really start, man, fuck your stupid chair. Beep at barbecue. Scumbag, if you ever need money, let me know, bro. I got you. Damn, alright. What the fuck? Let me borrow like $2,000. The time slots to order food is clutch. What do you mean by that? To order food, the time slot to order food is clutch.
I don't know. That's referring to me. It might have been like
Tyler. I think you know him. You know who Tyler is? On Instagram, Cream.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, that's him, Tyler.
Oh, okay. Oh, then he's probably talking about back when we. I used to do like a pre-order thing, where I'm gonna like a time slot to come in there and pick up their food, but I haven't done that. Well, you can't do it no more now that I'm doing the food truck thing. It just rolls up. I used to like, I didn't want to get screwed, you know, like do a pop up at some because I only did it at like. Once I stopped doing breweries, like these random parking lots that other friends of mine owned and stuff like that, so no one messed with me. So I used to do a pre-order system where everyone pre-ordered their food, so that way I would just cook what was ordered and that was it. And I was never open. I was never open to public.
Order on demand, pretty much. If it didn't get ordered, you didn't make it.
Exactly. So like I couldn't lose. Like you know,
it was win-win.
It was a win. Well, it was, but then I realized that recently that vast majority of people don't like to pre-order food. Like they'd rather stand in line for hours.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather pay for my food and get there and know that it's there.
I would too, but I guess we're not the mass public because the mass public they've bought more food off me ever since I stopped doing it that way than they ever did before when it was pre-ordered, like by almost double. So like if I had like a good day, would I be like I'd sell like pre-order like $1,500, $2,000 in barbecue. I'd pop up for like an hour and a half. Everyone show up. I give them their food and I roll out. But now, like I do on the side of the road on the truck, or even when I was doing not with the truck, but just on the pop up that was no pre-order, I do double the business. Like I do $3,000.
Why? Because they think it's if I don't go today, I'm not gonna get it again.
They just don't want to. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to like. I guess plan out their day. Yeah. Their plan out a week ahead of time that they're going to get barbecue or some shit, So or whatever.
I wouldn't do it. I don't plan ahead.
So they rather just stand in line for like hours on end waiting for the food, which is fine with me. Either way, it's a lot easier for me not to do the pre-order thing. That took a whole bunch of extra work to make sure because I had to make sure I had exactly what I needed, but not like a lot.
That makes sense.
Not like extra food. So now it's like we're just cooking all the stuff we want to sell, and then luckily for me, as of so far, the events have gone where I've sold out of everything that we had ready to go. So
you're making less food now. You think No,
I'm making way more food now. I'm selling way more food. I'm saying like I used to sell, $2,000 or less, on a pre-order, but now we're doing $3,000 to $4,000. At the same time period, just selling it to people to walk up.
Well, yeah, because it's hot and ready.
So it's double the business, and like I don't have to sit there and go through a bunch of orders because it was always kind of like a pain because you had to a lot of times I had to verify people to make sure like the order was right and this and that because some people forget to order stuff. It would I spent a lot of extra time trying to do
customer service was killing it.
Well, there's a lot of extra stuff you had to do and I didn't mind doing it because I knew it was a guarantee. But like then once I started switching over, because some people asked me like, oh, can you like do some pop-ups without like the pre-order thing? And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll do that. I did it, and then like I was like, dang, dude. Now these people are really coming out where there's like 2-hour long lines, and pre-order was never like that. It was like maybe it's more because it's organized and they just came whenever they came when they're supposed to come. But now it's like they all show up, and you know, I'm selling way more food this way. Plus everyone can add like. A lot of times on the pre-order stuff, I didn't have extra stuff. So if you didn't order what you wanted, you wanted extra stuff. I would be like, sorry, I don't have any extra stuff.
They couldn't crave nothing. Like if you're there in person and you see another plate, you're like, oh my, I'll
exactly,
try that.
Yeah. Or you wait in line for 2 hours, and by the time you get to me, you want to order everything because you've been sitting there for 2 hours, exactly. and you're starving.
You build the hype on it, like. Man, fuck that. I've been waiting this long. I'm going to try everything. I don't have to come back again for a minute, you know, because I've already tried everything.
Well, the new food truck is cool because, like, I have, like, this big glass window where I cut all the meats. So, like, everyone outside can, like, see me up there. And, like, you know, and lately the barbecue's been turning out, like, probably some of the best I've ever made. So, like, I'm over there, like, cutting the briskets and, like, holding it up for everyone, like, out there looking at it.
They're taking pics and all that shit?
I mean, some people are taking pictures of me while I'm up there, but they get to see it all, you know, as I'm cutting each of the, you know, their platters or whatever they're ordering. So that's kind of cool.
Damn, that's good, man. I like that you're, well, because you have a lot of beef, you have up and downs, but right now, do you think this is your happiness, the most happiest you've been with yourselves, or?
Well, I'm just happy that as of right now, I know I have a place to cook at. That was my biggest problem.
A place to sleep at with dogs all over.
With this, well. My apartment at the place is fine. You know, I can't complain about the actual apartment.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's nice. You know, I mean, it does what it needs to do for me. It's the other people.
Well, motherfucker, you don't even sleep, so I don't know what the fuck it does for you. And you're always cooking. So what do they do? Hold your TV in your bed?
I don't even have my TV mounted there. I just use my computer screen. I never mounted my TV because I didn't.
So then you're not even living there.
Well,
you're a tourist to your own apartment.
Look, your studio and my apartment don't look too dissimilar. I'll put it that way. I got one little couch in a corner.
We're men, motherfucker.
Well, I know. I'm just. Well, no, I used to have like a 2-bedroom house. I had a whole bunch of furniture and like.
What's a house? So it had was different.
Well, it was a house and but in this place I live at, it's like living in a hotel room.
Yeah. That's man shit. A man wants a bed, a couch, a table, whatever he has to do apparently.
Yeah.
And a bathroom.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's very minimalistic at my place.
Yeah. So it's not like crazy fucking.
There's nothing going on there.
All right. Well, you're never there, so it don't matter. Like when you're on the grind, they don't even. Bro, I don't think you have a bed to sleep in and watch a TV like. Take a shit.
I agree. I mean, that's all it is. It's a place to take a shower, make some food sometimes for myself, and then go to bed.
And escape. Safe zone. It's a safe zone, pretty much.
And then watch TV like when I'm try to make breakfast for myself or something. There, you know, like that's about it. And then wash my clothes. That's the other thing. Yeah, I would have a clothes. I mean, wash my clothes.
But look, you're able to afford that. Some people are living in those places and trying to make a living out of that spot, but you're living there literally just to sleep and shower and do your shit. Like,
well, no, I only live at that spot because I was actually at one point when I sold my house first place, I was going to open a restaurant right across the street from there.
Oh, okay.
So I moved in this place across from SpaceX because diagonal, there was this restaurant that had gone out of business, and I hadn't quite solidified the deal to get this place. But I had to find a place to live at, so I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna get to that place, hoping
an investment,
hoping that restaurant works out, so then I can just walk across the street to my work. You know, that was my plan. But then it didn't work out in the end. Trying to get this lease with the owner, like the guys, they were idiots. But it's still not for lease. It's still for lease. But I was willing to get it at one point until they tried jacking me around. You know, and then I pulled out, and by that time. That's when I was like, fuck, now I live at this SpaceX spot, you know, not because I wanted to, I mean, it was convenient. It's a convenient spot because it's right by the 105, so.
That shit's always packed with cars.
So, well, no, but if you want to come to downtown, it only took me like 20 minutes to get here from my house.
That's true. Because you get on the 110.
Yeah, you just jump on 110, and I mean, well, you can go anywhere when you're on the 105.
On the street, you can go on the street too.
Yeah, I mean, you can go anywhere you want. So since I drive so much, I think I've saved a lot of time living there because like I just jump on the freeway and I go where I have to go, and when I'm a smart traveler, I know when to drive when there's not traffic or try to avoid that.
Yeah, because the traffic at the 105 is bad.
It is certain directions at certain times, but if you know what those times are, then just avoid it
before 2 and after 7. I would say like I used to drive for Uber back in the day.
Yeah.
And then if I ended up over there by LAX, and it was like 3, or I ended up by Santa Monica, I always know I'm gonna be in.
Yeah,
some
if you're going eastbound from for LAX after 2 or 3 o'clock, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 3 o'clock for
Yeah,
sure.
you're just standing there bumper to
Major
bumper.
Mike's already putting fucking ambulance truck, fire department trucks right there. Like, bro, this shit gets so loud right here because this shit passes everything. The cops, fire department. I don't know what's going on. Like, pookie smoke or tents are burning up.
And we got new mics.
Yeah, I got a new
Bartz,
mic.
what made you sell your DJ equipment?
You're a DJ Bartz?
No,
What?
I had DJ equipment I bought when I was opening that
How do these motherfuckers know all this shit?
They watch,
DJ
they watch my Instagram. I don't want to tell you. Like,
DJ Bartz?
I never DJ'd. Well, no, I mean not with this equipment. I did back when I was in a fraternity, but no, I bought a full set of DJ equipment because we were throwing these events at the new restaurant when I was doing the pop-ups. So
Yeah.
instead of renting the equipment, which
You were smoking and DJing.
no, I'm not DJing.
Oh,
Cycle Less DJ'd.
Okay, so you only had the equipment.
I bought the equipment so that they could come. Other
Just
people
with a laptop.
and hook. Well, I know I bought the two Techniques turntables with the I had a whatever S9 mixer with it.
Yeah.
I bought.
I seen you selling. Yeah, on Instagram.
I bought like top of line equipment, but see, once that restaurant thing didn't go through, I had this equipment, and it was like, well, I'm not DJing, so so. But I mean, I bought it all used, so I got a good deal.
You should have done like this guy in 15 years. You should have started your career.
No, see, I know when to throw in the towel and stuff. See, that's the thing. I know exactly when it's over.
I know my gifts, dog.
When it's over, like, look, it's just like the barbecue business. Like I told plenty of people, if it didn't work out, because everyone talks shit about me talking shit about other people online, and they're like, you're gonna screw your business over. I'm like, look, if it doesn't work out, I'll just do another business. Yeah. This is not like my first one. This is
people eat every day, so it's not.
No, I'm just saying, they were saying, people were saying when I'm talking shit about other barbecue guys and all the shenanigans I put on my Instagram.
Well, yeah, you have all this beef, dog. I mean about this beef.
But they all told me I'm going to destroy my business by posting stuff like that. And
you only got more famous.
It's sad part is that's true.
What the fuck?
That's the truth.
Because it sounds like you were in the shit hole.
Well, the people that buy the food, the fans love me. It's just the other people that totally don't.
All right, the competitors hate you, man. Fuck the competitors.
But see, in the food business, that's not how it is. It's like
everybody shows love to each other.
Everyone pretends they like each other.
Nah, fuck all that fake love.
Well,
shit,
I'm just saying that's how it is.
Don't give me no fake ass hug, dog. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, cause the fashion. Well, I do fashion.
Yeah.
Then it's about with hip hop, and I see so much fake love. Like, oh, you're my homie, I got you. And then you ask them for a plug, like, hey, bro, where'd you get this shit up? I can make the same kind of product. Nope, ignore. Fake love. So in the food,
it's the same thing.
I don't want none of that fake love shit, dog. I don't give a fuck. Like, tell me you don't like me, or I'm good at feeling the vibe.
Yeah, I mean,
if you don't like me, I can tell that off the bat. Oh, the fool don't like me. I'm not gonna try to,
It's well.
I'm not making my own money with this.
That's the
dog.
thing. It's like all this fake shit because of Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they all pretend like they're homies so they can take a photo of each other and
to take his followers,
post it up, and help them out. And then you hang around one dude and it's like he talks shit about like how much he hates another person in the food business, to me. But then you look at Instagram and it looks like they're like best friends, and so that type of shit, I never was into that.
I see that in the fashion, food talking shit about each other.
Yeah.
And then they post them with each other, and then in my head I'm like, dang, this food. But I'm not a rat or anything. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell this food saying this, but the fuck is going on? Like, this is so fake. Yeah.
It's
imagine
so
what
fake.
they say about me. Like, I'm like, but I'm a lone wolf, dog. To me, I'm like, I don't care with nobody. I do my own thing. I don't care with no other brand or no fake love. If I do that, even if I don't like you, fuck what? And that's it. None of that. Oh, babe, homie, or homie, I haven't seen you in a long time. None of that shit. If I don't like you, like, all right, a little handshake, I'm out.
I'm a lot the same way nowadays. I mean, I think I've gone a lot farther by not
like respect as a handshake. No, all right, boom,
but
no conversation.
By not hanging around a bunch of people that I don't like.
Yeah, there's no point.
Well, I used to hang around all types of people I didn't like, but you thought like, oh, I'm gonna hang around this guy and might help me out or something like you know, or whatever.
And help yourself out. That's fuck this food too. Like, cause I thought the same way. Like, oh, I should hang out with this fashion fool. I don't even like this food, to be honest. Like, this fool's whack. The fool is like hard headed or just a weird ass dude, you know. Like, I want to be friends with them, and now I have to. Oh, you just said right now I should keep it cool with them. Because it might bring me benefits. But fuck all that. You know what? My art should bring the benefits. Your cooking should bring the benefits, you know? Yeah.
Well, I just learned to start hanging around with people I actually like hanging out with, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so like...
Even non-people are doing shit,
I
right?
used to have, like, way more people I hung around all the time with. And now it's more like I hang around, like, this many people.
Like 5 that you love. Not love, but you could deal with.
There's only a handful of people I hang around with on a regular basis. I mean, you know, like... And most of them are not people I hung around with, like...
Back in the day.
Even a few years ago. Like, you know, 5 years ago, beyond. There's probably only like a handful of people I know that, like maybe people from grade school or some shit, you know, that you still talk to or whatever. But, yeah, most of my other friends, like it was just a bunch of fake shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Everyone trying to get something off each other.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Now, I'm like the same way. Like, I got an older one. I'm like, I just need like 5 friends that are solid. Or like, well, what you know what ended up happening? The people that I print for, I design for, I do business with, people that I make money with became my friends that I see often, you know? So I'll go like, hey, I need a designer. Hey, I'm gonna come pay you, come pick up your money, and I go and we hang out for like 5 hours. After that, like talking about cool shit, you know?
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like before I started hanging around a lot of people I hang around currently. Like most of my friends they all worked like some regular job. They were not like they didn't do anything on their own.
Yeah.
So like
not independent warriors.
Like so, I always thought I was weird when I was talking to them about like what I'm trying to do, because they look at me like you know, what the fuck is this?
Like you're stupid.
And it wasn't until I really hung around a lot of like the Cypress Hill crew and all those guys who are all trying to do their own thing, and I was like, oh man, like. I'm not the only one doing the same, like you know, 20 million wacky ideas at one time, you know, trying to make something happen, you know. So I felt a lot less, you know,
wackier,
strange as a person, you know.
That's great that you say that, because when you go back to the hood and you talk, or back to your old block where you grew up and you talk to your friends, and they're just forcing you to like, hey, get married and chill and just get a good job, but you're like, man, I'm trying to take the risk.
Or they're still all doing the same thing.
Yeah,
you know,
like when you left,
like a time capsule.
Yeah.
But, like you go back and you talk to them, and you're like, dude,
nothing changed.
Like,
but kids.
Like, oh yeah, I had another kid, you know,
yeah,
or my kid's now in college, and it's like, okay, so
what are you doing?
What did you do? Yeah, like what have you done?
Well, I hope I bank off my kid. Like I hope my kid.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of people that they've given up on their life.
Their investment as their sperm.
Yeah, hoping it turns out better than they did.
Shit, my parents, that was not the investment. They just had the sperm in there, and then like, oh man, we have kids. That's fuck. Like we fuck, you know. Not like I'm gonna have a kid and hopefully this will make something out of himself.
Yeah, no, my parents just had me because they wanted 2 kids. They had me. They had me. And it was pre-order. There was no hope that we were going to be some shining stars. I don't think.
We want 2 kids and we don't care about.
Well, they had one, and then they had my brother, and then they like after 2 boys, my mom's like, "That's it.
I give up on the girl."
I give up on the girl.
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk a 3rd child.
Nah, Latinos.
Not like
it's on the 5th one. The girl's always on the 5th one. It's like 4th or 5th, so they have 3 boys, and then they get hit with the girl dog. Oh, we got Sonny in the house. Okay, good night. Make sure you don't wash that shirt before you send it. Need to smell. This girl, Sonny, wants to buy my shirt off of me like this. Armpit smell and all. Why word on Friday? So I wore on Friday. Literally, I put it on Friday for the stream. Did a stream. Took it right off. And then she's like, hey, does it smell like armpit? Like, bro, I don't smell. So it's not going to smell shit. So now she wants to buy it with the smell of armpit. It smells like cologne, to be honest. But these girls are crazy, dog. I have fan girls that tell me, they order a shirt, right? Or a sweater. And they tell me, hey, spray your cologne on it. They don't even know what I smell like. And I had to literally spray cologne, bro, in the fucking order. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not mad at it. Shit, it's better than waking up and no bitch wants your smell. You know.
Man, that is a crazy request.
But it's not. Oh,
No, I'm just surprised.
that's weird, right?
Yeah, that they like. Hey, I'll put it this way: any girl that wants to pay for a bar when my shirt smells like after I do a barbecue,
But that's not.
Hey, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you for free.
Hey, that's
because that shit's. I know that shit has to smell.
We gotta make a collab
like
where the
gnarly.
shirts all smell like barbecue. So we'll make 20 shirts, and you gotta cook with all of them. Put them on and cook, and they all smell like barbecue.
Well, first they'll be full of grease, and so they'll have like black. I mean, that's where like almost all my shirts I wear are black.
So it'll be tie-dye, but with grease.
Well, I mean, trust me, there's a lot of. Well, because I'm in a barbecue, you know, there's grease in it. Like, I mean, my arms I kind of washed them pretty good right now, but I mean, you can still see some grease, like even here. It's like my whole body, like, you know, my arms all black. You know, I'm not red usually on barbecuing. At least, you know, I'm like look like I just jumped in like a tar pit sometimes. You know, so like.
You're rolling around in charcoal. Like,
well, no, I mean you're sweating a whole bunch. Like, I mean. I bring like 2 extra shirts with me. Usually I'm doing a barbecue session to like change my clothes at least like once or twice.
You don't want to with the armpit fucking stains?
Oh, it's more like.
All right, all right, Bart. We're gonna make a collab let's do 10 shirts that smell like barbecue and my cologne.
Oh boy.
You spray it. You cook with it. And I'll spray it after. And we pack it and send that bitch out.
Oh man.
She's gonna kill someone and leave that shirt at the crime scene. I'm telling you, perro. Then see, these fools don't know what's up. These fools already know. Like these fools warned me about.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Listen, I was recently talking about when I helped Bartz for a few days, and they assumed Bartz worked me to death.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he worked with me for back when I had the restaurant spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, him and his brother. They both worked there. At that Lincoln Heights spot I was working at.
Oh shit, crazy! That small world. He bought us. I met him. I did an event with E-Zone in the OC, and then I was just telling you, right. It was last. Bro, honestly, I'm like.
Well, we went to Disneyland with it too. Like I went to Disneyland with E-Zone, and then Tyler was there. A bunch of other people were there too. I think Mad Ways was there. I can't remember, but
BBQ stays included.
We all went to Disneyland. I met them all at Disneyland. Maybe it was Disneyland. It was for sure. Have you ever hooked up with midget girl, both of you guys?
Oh, let me take a piss. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna go fuck a midget real quick. Hold on. Entertainment part.
Yeah, I might go in a minute. Have you ever hooked up with a midget girl? Mega Man, what a question you got there. The real question is, Mega Man, have you ever hooked up with a midget girl? That's what I want to know. And my answer is no. I have not.
printing, bro. I print all day and I fucking. Oh, so this is on. Fucking, I print all day and I just put on podcast or like stream, you know? Because it's like, hey, I'm by myself, but not really, you know?
I agree.
That's why I do like a lot of, because people like, hey, I'm at work, fool, stay on here longer, and I'm like, bro.
Well, I take it back. When I used to have this other business where I sold security cameras, I did that for like 15 years. I used to watch listen to all types of podcasts because I was just on the computer doing my thing. You know,
that was before the barbecue.
Oh yeah, I used to own a security camera business.
You own a security camera business?
Like we manufactured cameras, security systems, like all before everyone had like the Wi-Fi shit, you know.
Yeah.
All the stuff you have, that's really easy to hook up. You know, when you had some guy come out there and hook up like 100 plus cameras, that's what I used to do. I used to do casinos.
And
I had my own product line, like that was manufactured. That had, you know, my own companies like cameras, and I built these like $10,000 servers I was selling to like record 64 cameras at a time. Sometimes they're 30,000 depending on the price.
Fuck.
You know. And everything turned HD, and it became like my product became obsolete, kind of. It's pretty much how it rolled out.
So, all right, let's answer this question now. While I do the fucking write all the names. They're saying, have you ever hooked up with a midget?
I answered that question. My answer was no. Not saying I wouldn't, but like I never have had the opportunity to hook up with a midget.
Would he do it?
It depends. If it was one that looks like, well, I mean, the ones that look more like a normal person, they're just small.
Well, like 5 feet?
But no. There's two different things. There's like a dwarf and there's a midget. Like one has like everything's not like proportioned right, and then the other one looks more like there's this.
No, if she's okay, bro. If she's 4 foot tall, bro, she's gonna be a midget.
No, there's two different. Trust me. You need to get E-Zone on here. He's an expert on that.
You're talking about short Latinas.
No, I'm talking about.
Those are curvy. You're like,
no.
Okay, this.
No. There's
Oh shit.
It's
I'm here wrecking my own set.
I know.
Getting my Bartz on.
Getting your Bartz on with the.
What was that other guy the food that started? One of the starting food that did a podcast who would run his stage. This comedian guy with curly hair. He had a podcast and he would just start throwing the tables everywhere. He's a famous comedian. I forgot his fucking name.
Huh.
And he would break all the shit. Alright, let me do this fucking.
Bartz is talking about the ones who walk funny.
Well, don't they walk like this? Like
midget Mike, I want a midget.
Well, midget Mike is a midget. No, midget Mike's fucking 6'2".
Yeah, he's like 6'2"
he's
or
a
some shit.
lying ass midget.
Yeah, he's a pretend midget. He maybe
he has little man syndrome at 6'2".
I don't know. No, there's this one midget chick that works at this one Costco that I go to, and she actually looks pretty. Like I was like, man, you don't look so. You look pretty good, you know. Yeah, but it just.
They have ass.
Well, no, this
yeah,
this one she's hot. I mean, she's hot for like a midget. I'll say that much. You know, I've never really been attracted to one, but except for this one chick that works.
So you would date her?
I don't know. It'd just be weird because like people.
Why would it be weird?
Because there's perception too. Like you know, you walk around with a midget chick and you're 6 foot tall. I mean, that just looks kind of strange.
So you care about people's opinion?
Well, no,
I love her.
I care more. Well, I'm not hooking up with her. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just saying that's the only one I've seen that I was like, oh, okay, she looks pretty decent. You know, I know she's a midget, but like, you know.
Because lately I have been into like midgets. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of that midget. I had one. MySpace days, bro. I turned 18, and then I was meeting some bitch off of MySpace, right? And I was like, oh, she's cute as fuck, bro. So she goes to my mom's house back then. She pulls up and she's like, hey, I'm parked in the front of the house. I'm like, all right. And I go outside, right? Bitch opens the door.
I've been seeing reels of fine ass highness that have Down syndrome.
Oh no, gay, gay, hey, oh whoa. She gonna put that strong arm on you, fool.
No Down syndrome.
No, the midgets are still normal. The midgets don't have Down syndrome.
Yeah, they're fine. They're just, yeah.
That's fucked up. So, Mega Man. I'm putting everybody into the contest right now, guys. So just give me a minute. Well, Bartz fantasizes about a mini.
No, I'm not. No midgets.
No midget mics.
Midget Mike's not a midget. We've all learned that over the time.
1, 2. Oh shit. Yeah, but midgets I've been like, damn, I want one, dog. Like, I'm telling you, when I was 18, I got one that she came out of the car, and then she came out of the car, and normally a bitch is over the hood. I mean, over the fucking top part. This bitch came out, and she was still the same height, and I was looking around like, because my neighbors were nosy. Like, all the homies, like, oh, he put up with a little bitch, you know? He'll be like, or he put up with a fat bitch, and I was like, damn, that bitch is short, dog. And then she was so tiny. And I was like, oh, it's weird. And I was sitting in the table, and then I was eating McDonald's with her, right? My brother passes by, he goes, hey, and rubs her head like that. And then he goes to the bathroom, takes a spin, and comes back and like, oh fuck, my Bata's our little sister that was like fucking like 9 years old, dog. And he was like, oh my Bata, because he rubbed her head.
Yeah.
He never met her. That was the first time I bring the bitch to the house. Rubbed her head and kept on walking.
He thought I was like a kid?
But he thought I was my little sister at the time.
Oh, your little sister.
Yeah, because I had a little sister. Then she was little. Then that's how tiny that bitch was. Like, she was like 4'7" maybe.
Well, that's the whole thing. If you're like a 6 foot guy and you're dating some midgets, people are thinking you're like some little kid.
Well, Shaq dates little bit. Well, Shaq dates normal sized bitches, and they look small.
Well, but you know they're not small. Like
I know, but it's still okay. You know the height, but it don't matter. It still looks the same way as.
But Shaq's a one of a kind type of dude, you know. So like, I mean, most of us aren't like 7 foot, whatever he is, you know. So, I'm just saying.
Let's see, Mega Man, put you one more time on there.
Mega Man's been super chatting away today.
I know he's been on it.
Trying to get a story out about the monkish.
We got El Vato Chris talk about that one time you fell at Dr. Green Thumb. We already got that full. Oh yeah, Mega Man was fucking making it rain.
E-Zone was mad when he found out I was not a midget.
Midget Mike?
Midget Mike, yeah, he was a little disappointed.
Me too. I thought he was a midget, and then he hit me up. He DM'd me because he won a sweater, and then he wasn't a midget, and I was kind of like, damn, this kind of sucks, you know?
Bartz, can I work for you? I'm not really hiring right this second. That might change in the future, but you can send me a DM.
That Mega Man's gonna go 5 times now. Let me see. So how do you go about hiring your people?
Well, I used to have this one guy that worked for me for a long period of time, and then he all of a sudden quit right during Thanksgiving for various reasons. Whatever that was his mistake. But while he quit, it opened the opportunity because I was doing all these barbecue classes. So, like, honestly, a lot of the people that work for me right now are people that all came and hung out for a barbecue class, and then they needed like extra work, because they work whatever job. So I have a lot of dudes that have like regular job, and they work for me in their spare time. So
that's extra money, right?
Well, it's good for me because I don't have to worry about like they're depending on me for their their living.
Yeah,
they have some other job that they depend on. So that's why. Damn, Mega Man's all over that thing. How many entries that guy got? Browsy too. She's got quite a few. But so yeah. So I don't really like. Right now we kind of have it under control to a certain extent. I mean, at some point the food truck might be going out a bunch of times when I'm not on it, but I haven't yet really hired people. So
you think the food truck, your next goal for the food truck? You see it as a positive thing, like, okay, now I'm gonna be more all over the city.
I'm really concentrating on this one spot I pop up at with it, which is over in South Bay and Lawndale, right next to Laundra Golf Course. It's kind of like a central location in the South Bay, so that's where like a lot of my customers are from because that's where I've done most of my business. But also, it's not too far from the freeways. It's right by the 405 exit. So if you want to come hang out, you can just jump on the freeway and come there and pop off it, and we're right there. So I am doing some other events like some cannabis events and this and that where I'm gonna be at, with the food truck or whatever. But I'm even going to EDC this year.
No.
Well, I'm not going there like to party. I'm going there. I'm not like.
So you're gonna see XG right there all fucked up.
Well, XG will have to find me because I'm in.
He'll find you.
Because I'm doing at the drop. It's like they're like they do cannabis / like EDC costumes for all the chicks and stuff. So during EDC, his place is like Rob's place is super busy. This drop, this like. It's right off the strip, and so I'm gonna do my pop up at his spot because that's where all the people go to buy stuff they need for EDC, whether it's clothing, cannabis, whatever. He sells it all there. So I'm gonna go there and do like a burger pop up and a barbecue pop up during the daytime in front of his place. So like I did it a couple years ago for like that Champs trade show they had in Vegas.
What's that, Champs?
It's like a weed convention thing.
Okay.
It's like so like I did that, and I did a couple of burger pop-ups there, and so yeah, there's a lot of people that follow me there in Vegas. I know that they keep on hitting me up telling me to come out there, so we're gonna go there during.
But you think you have more with your so you talk to everybody on your Instagram? It's more LA people, you think, like your supporters are like more people.
Well, yeah, if you look at the numbers on the, it tells you right there on Instagram, at like 80% Los Angeles on my thing.
Bartz, fucking Mega Man wants you to pull up to Monsco Brewery event. I want to put soap on the floor again. He wants to put soap on the floor for you again?
I don't know. He's been drinking too many monkish. That's a problem.
Good thing I only drank one.
Good thing we only had the 6.8% ones. We didn't have the 10.
So he's on the
he might.
Mega Man's on the 15.
One. He might be. He take me to Vegas, Bartz. Man,
did he spell Myrrh right? And
that's kind of the way I spell it. That's pretty much the way I spell it. I like spelling it that way. MERRH. Yeah, that's it.
What's it, Matt?
Myrrh. Don't drop the soap.
It's better that I don't smoke right now. More alert.
Mark Bartz needs to have a monkish brewery event. No, I don't. They all want me. They all want me to pop up at this brewery that we all drink at.
Let's read some of the super chats. Let's see. And then we're going to do the raffle, guys. So if you want, join the raffle because we're going to end the stream soon. Join the raffle. Probably 5 more minutes to join the raffle. We're going to give away, you know what? I'm going to fuck around and give away 2 sweaters today and some koozies. So 2 sweaters will be given away. The first spin will be for a sweater. Second spin for another sweater. The second sweater, I'm going to give it to Bartz and make it smell like barbecue. We're going to blow that bitch out. No, I'll probably get some of the juice and put it on the print.
Yeah, let's do that.
Silk screening. I'm gonna put the paint and then put the oil, the fucking
the brisket grease.
The brisket grease and press it on the shirt. I can make sure with this shit too. $15 an ounce.
There you go.
No one's done that, huh? Put it on the fucking paint and put it in the. We gotta do something crazy.
It might wash out though, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, shit, you're gonna shit out the barbecue anyway, so what does it matter?
Pretty much.
Wash it out, shit it out. Bartz Barbecue time Scumbags, that was good. Midget Mike Wayne, Bartz needs vacation for a week to the bunny ranch.
What?
You gotta get a week vacation to the bunny ranch.
Who says that? Mega Man
horny ass. Mega Man's a horny ass fool,
needs
dog.
vacation for a week to the bunny ranch.
They're saying a crazy one right now. Give away a frontline pass, Bartz. Are you able to give away a frontline pass? We'll do 3 spins, 2 for the sweater, 1 for the front row.
No, I can't do no more of those.
Nah, Bart's gonna have to fight.
They already exist from back in the day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they were hating you for it?
Yeah, Mucho Blaze. Did you add me to the spin?
Yeah, you're on the spin. Hold on. Let me show everybody. My bad. I had the fucking chat. Spin the wheel. We got Mucho Blazo. You are in here. Look, dog. You're right here, Mucho Blazo. So Mega Man has like a lot of. So it's Midget Mike, Mega Man times a million, Cali Girls or Cali Girl Eats, Mega Man again, Browsy, Mega Man Fernando, Mucho Blazo, Gabriel, Mega Man, Aiden Ortiz, and Midget Mike, Midget Mike. Damn, dog, we got a good one today. So we can't raffle out a frontline cutters pass.
Not today.
Because fucking Bart's they're gonna fight Bartz.
Bart's come to Lake Tahoe.
That fool still wants to go over there?
Fernando wants to come to Lake Tahoe.
Fernando, I mailed him out. He won last week a sweater, then he bought this Bart shirt from me. So he won that and some koozies. But that's XG's hood. XG's from like that area or some shit. Alright. Fuck, what the fuck? I'm trying to fucking. Alright, we're gonna do the contest right now. 2 more minutes, guys, then we'll do it. What time is it? Yeah, at 11:40 we'll do it. Damn, Buster, you lasted a long time right here in the fucking stream. So it's been like 3 hours? Almost.
No, almost 4 hours.
Oh, I started at 8.
We started at 8.
My bad. I'm used to starting at 9 or 10. No way.
Yeah.
This is your longest stream? Nah, B-reels are long, no?
Oh, no, they're not. They're 2 hours. It's all set up on that one.
We got Reyes joining the fucking raffle. Gabe Gar put me in a torta slayer. Put me in a torta slayer? Alright, you said it.
Torta Slayer.
Hey, that was funny. It was a gyro slayer, huh? I never heard of a gyro slayer, dog.
That's a Greek girl.
Okay. I never met a Greek girl.
My brother married one.
No way.
Yeah.
So then I can't date a Greek girl. She thought she was crazy.
She,
Overprotective.
Well, yeah, I can't hang out with them. Can go to bars with them.
Wait a minute. We got Torta Slayer right there. Who was the other fool? R. Reyes. Alright, guys. Last chance to join. We're going to do it right now, so. We're raffling out these shits. 2 sweaters and a pack of koozies, dog. So 2 sweaters.
Yeah, I was on The Usual Suspects, Matt. That's right, Matt Ways. I was on that show. That's 3 to 4 hours.
What is that?
The Usual Suspects podcast. Yeah, Mad Ways on a couple times a week. I was on it like once or twice.
They're saying me
The only reason I stopped going on it was because I sold my whole like mic setup and everything.
Yeah.
So like all I had was some shitty ass webcam. So I'm like this is not the way to do it. So I haven't gotten. Maybe when I move out of my apartment, I get like this. I have a new place I'm moving to next month. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like a way better apartment deal. My parents own it, so it helps out.
They own a whole apartment?
They own 3 apartments and this 1 property, among other things. But yeah, I'm moving to one of their apartments. It's a lot better.
Tell everyone to like the stream. Guys, like the stream. Stop being stingy. We had a bunch of viewers today, and if you guys we're not liking the video, you guys are whack as fuck. So, like the video, show some likes. We're gonna spin the wheel, give us some free shit. We had a good time with Bar today, bro. Great food. This is honestly, I literally can't wait for. I have bolillo right there for a torta, so I'll make a torta.
A real torta.
Yeah, I literally have two slices of bread, of torta. I'm gonna make myself one. I'm gonna give the guy that I told that he knew who you were.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I work with him right now.
Oh,
so.
He's gonna be super happy about that.
So I'm gonna take him some tomorrow. I'm like, hey, because they were like, dude, I'm telling you, the face they made when I said Bart, they went like this, and I was like, oh, Bart's fucking must have ruined their set too. And I was like, damn, motherfucking Bart has beef for real. He even has beef with these fools, dog. I'm like, damn, dog. But no, the fool said like the no, like, oof, no, you know, like, damn, dog, that shit was bomb. The other fool interrupted the conversation and said like, dude, that shit was good. He was giving out free catering, and it was bomb as fuck. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, they got, that was pretty good. It was mac and cheese, barbecue beans, and brisket. And some sort of chicken, I think I brought.
They're saying good episode. Yeah, Bart. Good. You guys were asking for Bart, so we brought Bart's on.
I know. I'm like.
That's all right. Cause we only met one time. I've only met you at the Uncivil when Uncivil was closed right there.
Yeah.
I have the same sweater right here to that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the one that you brought.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, so
we all got him at that one.
Yeah. Because he bought clothes off of me a long time ago, like before COVID, and I was like, I'm right here, I gotta buy some clothes off of this fool. So I bought a sweater and a shirt.
Yeah,
but he's cool though. The fool's fucking cool. I told him to come on the stream, so let's see.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He definitely should.
Yeah.
This is right up his alley.
Yeah. Well, it's fucking fashion. Well, my stream is more everybody, dog, because I know a bunch of different people. Like, well, I barely met you at that event, and I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. We were talking about E-Zone's brisket, and he was all mad. I mean, you were laughing. It's tri-tip.
Yeah.
And he was right next to us, and not knowing what the fuck we're talking about. You're like, oh, yeah, I got the tri-tip, and we're talking shit. Like, it was funny as fuck. And then, that's the only conversation we ever had, pretty much on. Well, on DM, we talked
on DM, but yeah. Not otherwise than that, yeah.
But yeah, we have.
No love, Bartz. Oh, man.
No love, bars? Damn, Reyes, calm down. Keep up the good
No,
work.
they're saying, I don't put any love in the food.
They're saying best episode of Scumbags Kick It.
There we go.
Who would have thought 2 single men right here, dog?
Who would have thought that would be a success?
Hey, we'll feed you, we'll dress you. What's up, girls? Where are they at, dog?
Exactly.
What more do they want?
I don't know.
Get fed, get dressed. And they're still gonna cheat, man. Fuck these bitches. Dustin Bart, a.k.a. Brisket King, is a great guest.
Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it.
Dustin Bartz, bro.
Have you guys hooked up with cougars?
We are cougars at this point, so we.
Well, I don't try to hook up with cougars. My bottom is like 30 and under.
Yeah, I don't like bitches my age. I've never dated a bitch my age.
Well, no. When I'm 60, I'll date a bitch maybe that's my age now. But
you have to retire, man. Homie, have no other choice. Like, you know what? Fuck it, kick the bucket.
Nah, man. There's plenty of guys out there that look pretty good at their older age.
Well, yeah, right now, I think the other 90s, 80s babies.
Like, I'm 48, and most people don't know that. So
I think you were 48. I thought you were like at least 42, 41.
Yeah, I'm 48. So, like,
I turned 40 next month.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, fuck all that shit. I didn't even think about it like that.
I'm on my way out. I'll be 50 soon.
There's no way out. It's only if you get married, then.
No, I'm saying on my way out of the 40s.
Have you noticed that your married friends look older than you?
They all do because they have kids and a wife.
Yeah, it's so stressful.
No, that's the thing. It's just like when someone becomes the president, you know?
Yeah.
Like you see them before and you see them after. Well, yeah. What do you think's gonna happen when you're up?
4 years. 4 years.
4 years is like 4 decades.
Yeah. Because my homies look shot out, and I'm like, and people are like, why do you look so good at your age? I'm like, bro, no kids, no girlfriend. The only thing I stress about is myself.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, because if someone else brings me stress, it's cut, bro. I don't give a fuck. A bitch, she's hot. Oh, she has big titties. People are like, hey, what happened to that bitch? I'm like, bro, that was a problem. I'm trying to deal with that. I'm trying to wake up every morning and not give a fuck, you know? I want to wake up, roll over, and then just... You want to roll over and barbecue? I want to roll over and make some shirts, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm trying to just wake up and design. All right, guys, let's do it. Last one. We're gonna do a raffle right now, guys. 40-40 club. What did Jay-Z said? 30 is the new 20. So 40 is the new 30.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
As long as you don't look like shit, that's all that matters. As long as you don't look like shit, and enjoy God's blessing as a man. Like, hey, God didn't let me look old or shut out, so fuck it. Peace of mind, take over this. All right, guys, we're gonna do the raffle right now. So whoever joined, we are gonna fucking make it happen right now. I'm gonna shuffle them because Mega Man's like here like a million times. So 1, 2,
He's still there a million
3,
times.
4, 5, 6, 7. This is for the sweater, guys. For the sweater. Damn. Is he? Alright, well, fuck. Mega Man won the... Mega Man, you won a sweater, so DM me.
How can he lose?
Okay. There's no way losing right there. Alright, we're gonna do another one. This is for another sweater. They're getting it for $5. They get a sweater shipped out for free too.
That's a good deal.
My $60 hoodies, $5 to your house. Then Cali, ooh shit.
Well, that's Mega Man's girl. So.
It is?
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
No, I swear to God. That's they're together. Mega Man.
Oh, so I'm gonna save on the shipping.
And yeah,
My shipping costs.
Oh, your shipping costs the same.
I didn't gotta put cold ice on there or hot ice. What is it?
Dry ice.
I don't have to put dry ice
No
in this
dry
one.
ice.
Oh, yeah, just melt it out.
No dry ice.
All right, cool, female. So hit me up with your girl size too, fool. So.
Yeah, Cali Girl Eats and Mega Man are.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are a pair.
Man, you saved me on some shipping. I just had to ship it together. Hell yeah.
Well, you might get to ship them all together. Spin it again.
I know,
See who it is.
Because, bro, I be fucking wasting so much on shipping. I'm like, fuck, I got him on another price. All right,
See,
well.
Tyler knows. He knows Mega Man and his lady. There you go.
Damn, he knows then.
He knows.
How can I lose? How can I lose when all I do is win? Oh my god.
Oh my God, Mega Man again.
Mega Man again. Alright, that's for the koozies, Mega Man. So for you, it's a sweater and the koozie pack. And for your girl, it's a sweater. Unless you want to say, unless you want to be like me and Bart, man, fuck my girl, dog. I want 2 sweaters for me. Then you'll get it.
No, well, I'll see them both at Monkish wearing their Scumbags sweatshirts. I'll take a photo and picture, send it to you.
You always record the line, so I'm going to see him with the sweater. Right, Mega Man, DM the Scumbag Kicker account, bro. I got you. So DM me your size, and I'm going to mail it out this Friday. We're Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm going to print it, and Wednesday it will ship out.
Browsy, it's rigged.
Bro, Browsy, she won. She's supposed to pick up her koozie. She won last week. She won the week before. The first contest I ever, or second contest I did, she won. She's been always winning. Browsy. But all right, guys. Thanks to Bart for showing up today. Thanks for the food, man. The food was on point, and
glad you got to try it.
Yeah, well, I tried the pulled pork, but
dude, I mean, like, the brisket stuff.
I'm not lying, though. This was. I can't wait till you leave, and I'm like, I'm just like, fuck. I'm just gonna eat by myself for here, and just enjoy the fuck out of it, like, and make a sandwich tomorrow out of it. And I'm going to share with my homies tomorrow, so they're going to be happy. Like, oh, what the fuck, you brought us Bartz?
Yeah, they're going to be happy for sure.
Put in a bolillo. Like, I'm going to tell them, hey, fool, I got you a torta. And they're like, I don't want no fat bitch. And they're like, oh, full real torta, dog. Look at brisket torta.
That'd be funny.
So you got anything to plug out? You want to plug any of your pop-ups that you're going to do this weekend?
Yeah, so, like, this week, Friday night, 6:30 to 11 o'clock. And then also Sunday. So it's going to be Friday and Sunday this week. Sunday's 11 to 7. They're both at the same location, which is the in front of the Laundry Golf Course parking lot on Prairie. So that's 16,400 Prairie Avenue, Lawndale. So Friday and Sunday we'll be doing barbecue at those 2 spots. And then next week, it'll be whatever happens next week. It's kind of like... I'm working on getting a schedule. That's the whole thing. Eventually, hopefully within 30 or 45 days, once I clear out some other events I have to do, then it's going to be like every day this week.
You can't even schedule it because you might get a pop-up or like, hey, come to my event.
No, I'm going to really kind of concentrate just on doing the food truck and just doing it on that only.
So the food truck is the next venture for this year?
Like, yeah, I mean, I might do some special event where I know that there's going to be a bunch of people at, but... No exploratory adventures, like trying to go someplace to see if it's like, oh, this is gonna be good or not. When I already know that it's good where I'm at.
No more experimental shit.
Yeah, because I need to the food truck costs money, so I have to keep on making more money now to just pay for the food truck.
Yeah.
I'm paying like $5,500 a month just to lease the food truck. So.
What?
So well, that's actually a good price for what I get, I think. But yeah, I mean, I gotta recoup that money. And then make money after that. So, but the good thing is I can do it all the time now. So once I have a schedule, like I said, it'll be like Saturday and Sunday. You'll know where I'm at, and a couple other weekdays a week. So
and they know where you're at. It's gonna be.
Well, that's the thing. Like they're coming out when I'm just giving them like a short little notice of like a couple days now.
Yeah.
So if they know that, like everyone knows that I'm there Saturday and Sunday at this location. I have a feeling even more people are going to come out because they don't have to go on Instagram and figure it out or check my email list or whatever else I do to promote my shit. So, yeah.
That's going to be good. Then.
Yeah, so...
I think that new venture with the truck, it's going to bring you the same customers and new customers that are just probably walking by or just new.
Well, it's also so much easier.
Yeah.
Like,
well, then the big ass smoker, no?
Well, I don't bring the smoker. I just bring the truck with the food in it. So, like, we're just there, like, you know, I don't bring no tent, no table. You know, you do a pop-up, like the clothing pop-ups you do, all that shit you got to bring. Imagine they just gave you a little cart that you could just drive it up there and all your shit's on racks and everything like that. That's what the food truck's like, you know. Like, you could bring a little store with you, you know.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I'm bringing a kitchen with me. And it's like, I don't have to, as long as it's all in the food truck, when I get there, I just turn it on and fire up a grill and I'm ready to go.
And everything's gonna sell, even if you don't, like, they came for a fucking brisket. Hey, I sold out. I only had pulled pork now. Fuck. They didn't stand in line for all that line. For
that's the other thing. Yeah, now that I got this line thing going on, like they'll buy whatever is left over if they slept and didn't get there soon enough.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You know, because
it's on demand.
If they're not like sitting in line an hour before it starts in a lunch chair, it's like you get what you get at that point.
just a grease, a bottle of grease, like, all right, fuck it.
Well, it used to be this. Well, I mean, it used to be the same thing back when I did the brewery days. You know, like I got so popular that on Sundays was the barbecue day, so everyone knew that they had to get there as soon as the brewery opened and stand in line.
Yeah, yeah.
So there was like people literally waiting.
So get the food before the
people waiting for their cars outside before the brewery would open. I'd be inside getting ready, and they'd be waiting outside. And as soon as the doors open, they'd be like you know, like a fucking. Like Black Friday sale, just running straight to my truck so they can be first in line.
So no beer. I'm not gonna get a beer. I'm gonna get the food first, then get a beer.
Well, they usually brought a homie, so if they drank, their homie went and got the beers, and then they stay in line. So, but now there's no brewery at all. You bring your own beers and your own weed, and you just sit on the side of the road and fucking smoke it up.
It's LA. There's no laws here. You can smoke a pookie. You can smoke weed. You can drink on the. Bro, I walk around here drinking beer like nothing, like it's Vegas.
Yeah, no,
no one's saying shit.
No cops. Well, no cop's gonna say nothing if you're at a food truck sitting there drinking beer outside. Like he care less. They have more important things to do than that.
More crime they ain't gonna solve.
Yeah, they're not.
Like they're just gonna be out there.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, that's about it for this week. Those two events.
All right, good looking out, Bart. Being a guest. This was a fun one. We got to know about barbecue because I was asking questions because I don't know that much about barbecue, but at least you answered them and. Maybe some people don't know what to order, you know?
Well, they have a good idea now, so
now you know that this one was bomb. Damn, I don't know if this was my favorite or that one.
They're very similar.
Yeah, they're similar, but no, it had like 10% different taste. Something was going on in there.
Yeah, they're different, but they're very similar. Yeah.
But no, that shit. I can't wait for a sandwich tomorrow with that shit, bro. That shit gonna be so good. I hit up a girl right now because we used to go eat barbecue together. And then she's all like, she's at the gym right now. And look what she's saying. Well,
I'm down. Save me some. Yes, there you go.
So then I'm like, all right. Because then we would have. Okay, got you. There used to be a barbecue truck that sells right here. I don't know if you know on barbecue. Some month we used to sell barbecue right here. And I used to take her there because the homie, he would trade me like, hey, I got you, just promote my shit, but I'll bring them a sweat. I don't like getting free shit. So if they give me free shit, like one day I'll go and I'll order food and go, you don't gotta pay. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like, oh,
yeah, I don't like that either.
So I just go back and I'll just pass by with a sweater. Like, hey, here's a sweater, bro. I got you. Like, how much do I owe you? Or they ask me for a sweater. Like, hey, how much for this sweater? And I'll say like the price. Then I'll pull up and then I'll charge them. You know, if they get me shit for free, that's like even exchange like those cool days. Exchange for promotion, I guess. I don't know if you know this guy.
No.
He used to park right here in the front. Cool dude, pothead. So he used to post up right here, and then they tagged up his truck. This dude. But he ended up knowing my homies too, and then.
Did he stop doing it or something?
He stopped doing it right here because some fool tagged up his truck.
While he was in it?
While he was in it. And he got mad. He's like, I'm going to shoot somebody if I'm going to shoot this fool if I stay here, you know? So
that's crazy.
Now he's somewhere else. Well, he's in Compton now.
Oh, okay.
But he's doing good. And then I used to go with her. It was brisket sandwich with waffle fries, $20. Not bad, no?
That's not bad.
Yeah. Then I would buy one and he'll give me a combo for free. So I was like, all right, cool. But I would promote it too, you know?
Yeah, that's That's fucking crazy that they fucking tagged his truck while he was in it.
Bro, his truck is nice too. Like
that was
it nice.
That's like my worst fear right now. Like someone
tagging it up.
Well, yeah, because it's not paint. It doesn't have the wrap on it yet, so it's just white.
Well, yeah, look, he has it like this. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's just white and like.
He tagged it up and he was. I'm gonna shoot this fool with fucking.
I don't blame him. I would consider shooting someone too if they fucking tagged me when I was inside of it. You know, I'd be.
It's disrespect, and then it was a customer, too.
It was a customer?
Well, that's some shit that happened on it, man.
That's crazy.
All right, let's end the stream. All right, Bart. Shout out to Bart for pulling up. Whenever you want to come again, Bart, pull up.